Welcome to everybody to New York Sports WickerMedia. I'm Wa2K99. Thank you for joining me tonight as the New York Rangers wrap up their regular season, maybe the best regular season campaign in their history, as they take on the Ottawa Senators. And it's pretty simple tonight. Win, and the Rangers win pretty much everything you could have in the regular season. The Metropolitan Division, which has been a fierce race all year along with Carolina, they clinch the best record in the Eastern Conference, and they win the President's Trophy as having the best regular season record in the entire NHL, therefore clinching home ice throughout the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's going to be quite the battle tonight. It's one of those situations. Ottawa, not a very good team. Their season has been long over. In my mind, one of the more disappointing teams that we have seen this season. And they're going to be missing some regulars. You know, they are 36-40-4 for the year. They're missing Josh Norris, who's been out all year. Tim Stützle, maybe their most dynamic forward. Dom Kubalik, Travis Hamonic. So the Senators are playing a little bit shorthanded. Now, the biggest issue with them really is their defense. Senators allowing 3.45 goals per game. And the Senators, this is not their regular season finale. They will finish tomorrow night in Boston. And the Senators have won 3 of their last 4 games. However, all 3 of those wins were either in overtime or a shootout. They haven't won in regulation in quite some time. A couple of things with the Ottawa lineup to mention. Their top line is Brady Tkachuk on the left, definitely one of the best power forwards in the NHL. Shane Pinto at center. I don't know if they call him Bean or whatever. And Drake Batherson on the right side. But they called up a specific player for this game, Zach Ostapchuk. He is a very physical player. He has fought with Matt Rempe in the past, and no doubt Ottawa is being very cautious about what Matt Rempe is capable of on the ice. So that bears watching. Zach Ostapchuk. As far as the Rangers go, well, this would be their first Metro Division title since 2015. Hard to believe it's been that long. A loss would open the door for Carolina to jump ahead in the division if they defeat the Columbus Blue Jackets in their final game on Tuesday. All right, and the Bruins also still have a chance at the number 1 seed as well. They have 2 games left to go. The Bruins play at Washington tonight. We'll definitely be watching that game, seeing what's going on. And they wrap up against Ottawa tomorrow. All right. And you know the crazy thing? The regular season actually ends Thursday, but the Rangers are done tonight. As a matter of fact, all the games on Thursday night are in the Western Conference. So the entire Eastern Conference will wrap things up by Wednesday night. All right, and we will talk a little bit later about some of the different scenarios. We'll talk about the different standings as we go on here. But remember with the standings, Rangers have 112 points, Hurricanes 111, and the Bruins 109, but they have 2 games left to play. Rangers and Hurricanes have 1 each. The goaltending matchup for tonight, which is not sponsored by anybody, will be Igor Shesterkin in net for the Rangers with a record of 35 wins, 17 losses, and 2 overtime shootout losses, a .911 save percentage, and a 2.63 goals against, 3 shutouts on the year. The Senators will counter with Jonas Korpisalo, 21-25-4 on the year, a very disappointing .890 save percentage, 3.26 goals against. He has not had a shutout yet this year. I know I didn't just jinx that. All right. So that is what we're looking at. And as far as Matt Rempe goes, I want to spend a second on him. So he appeared in only 5 of 15 games from mid-March into mid-April, but now he's going to be playing the last 2 regular season games of the year. And too many times, just look at the Philadelphia game, there are times when the Rangers just seem to lack a certain energy. It's especially the home games. You know, every time Rempe steps over the boards, you can hear a little bit of a murmur, a little bit of buzz in the seats of the Garden. He is the straw that stirs the drink, and he inspires his teammates to play more physically and with more energy as well. He's not maybe a perfect matchup against every team. Like I could see him against the Islanders. I don't know if I'd want to see him as much against the Hurricanes. I don't know. But in the Saturday victory over the Islanders, Rempe only played about 6 minutes. And in those 6 minutes, he registered 4 hits, 1 takeaway, a shot on goal, and even won a faceoff, which normally is not his job. All right, so I'll take a quick look here at the I'm not gonna do that yet. We'll take a look at the standings on the scoreboard a little bit later. I do know that Detroit is trailing Montreal 2-1. Detroit fighting for that last wild card spot. You got a home and home with the hapless Canadians, and Montreal took a very quick 2-0 lead, and then Detroit countered with a goal to make it 2-1. Also, Washington-Boston, huge game tonight. Playoff implications for both teams. The Capitals have scored with 8:20 to go in the first period. John Carlson, the defenseman, with his 10th goal of the year on a slap shot, unassisted. So Washington with a 1-0 lead. And hey, I'm good with that because living in Virginia right now, maybe I could go see Rangers Capitals in D.C. for the playoffs. You never know. All right. We're still a commercial. You know, John Brancy doing the national anthem tonight. One of the two best, I think, in the entire game. Second, maybe only second to Jim Cornelius in Chicago. Unfortunately, MSG Network not likely to televise it. I don't know why they don't do this, but Brancy should absolutely be on TV doing it. The Islanders, we got a score update. Islanders taking a 2-0 lead on the Devils. They want to secure that playoff spot, that third spot in the Metro, and that would absolutely do that. And with 3:08 left to go in the first period, Kyle Palmieri scores a tip-in goal, his 29th of the year. Islanders up 2-0. Man, the Islanders peaking at just the right time. You know, so whoever doesn't win the Metro Division, Rangers or Hurricanes, they're going to have to deal with the Islanders in the first round. And when you have a team that's really built on defense and goaltending, that's not usually the type of team you want to see in the playoffs. All right. Hey, quick hello to everybody watching right now. If you are, feel free to put a quick comment. Just let me know that you're here. And if you do feel led to support the channel, the information is down below on the ticker. I appreciate everybody's time, everybody's support, no doubt. All right, looks like we are getting ready for the opening face-off. All right, so I want to share the screen. I'm going to put myself over to the side, and let's make sure we're updated on ESPN, on the ESPN website. All right, let's do a quick refresh. Should be about ready to go. All right, there we are. And let's make sure the ads are muted because that's about the last thing that we really need is more of those ridiculous Discover Card commercials popping back in, right? Okay, we are ready for the opening face-off. It will be Zibanejad against Pinto. And the face-off is controlled by the Rangers. Zibanejad with it at center ice. Sticks hands back to Keandre Miller. We'll be playing with Braden Schneider. The Miller-Trouba pair is pretty much non-existent. And, you know, Jacob Trouba has not really been the same defenseman since he came back from injury. And he had the least ice time of any Ranger against the Islanders. So Zibanejad skates in and tries to give a pass, tipped away by the Senators, but it will be Braden Schneider controls it, backhands it behind the net, taking it deep, passes out to Miller at the right point, who sends it back in, trying to play it to Zibanejad, but Ottawa will take it away. And now the Senators try to start back. They poke check it out of the zone. Rangers not allowing them to get much further than that. Now Ottawa with it behind the net. And they will start up. Artem Zub, who plays on the number one defensive pair on the right side. Jake Sanderson on the left side. Senators with a pretty good left defense. And Jake Sanderson, Jacob Chicharoun, and Thomas Cabot. Claude Giroux will play on the right side. Ridley Gregg, I think I pronounced that right, at center. Matthew Joseph on the left. Yeah, not a lot of players. You're not exactly seeing Daniel Alfredson and Alexa Yashin on this Ottawa team. All right, but they can put the puck in the net a little bit. But defense has been their struggle. And we know very, very well, if you're a Rangers fan, you know the struggles they've had 5-on-5. Shot put in, and Korpisalo will glove. Minute and a half gone by here in the first period. There we go. All right. Every now and then I got to click on the ESPN link to make sure it updates here. Rangers with 112 points, which is the same number of points they had back in 1994. 1 point short of the franchise record. Got a few extra people coming into the chat. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Rangers versus Senators tonight, the final game of the regular season for the Rangers. Ottawa wins the faceoff in their own zone. And they will try to start back. Rangers in position, and Ottawa will have to play behind the net. Shesterkin tries to stop it, but it goes around the boards, and the fourth line is on. Jimmy Vesey takes it from behind his own net, tries to play it out. Ottawa forechecking pretty aggressively, and this is going to go all the way down, but it was tipped by a Senator, and Bratherson hit hard. Look, shot by Ottawa, stick to side by Shesterkin, and we've got a stoppage in play here. Grandizer, good to see you, man. Always got to watch the 5-hole. That's, yeah. Interim coach Jacques Martin. Yes, Martin. Yeah. You're talking about the 5-hole? We got Jacques Martin. See? All right, face off in the neutral zone. It will be Zach McEwen for the Senators, and the third line on for the Rangers. Wenberg will control it. Plays it back behind the net. So you have Wenberg, Cooley, and Kakko on for the Rangers. Cooley will dump it in behind the net. Wenberg forechecking, as does Kakko, but Ottawa, with control, starts to stick handle it out. Pass a little bit out of reach for the Senators forward, and the Rangers will take it. A near turnover by Gustafsson. I don't know what he was doing there. Yep, Ottawa takes it over. They have to play it back to the point. Rangers able to get back in position. Rangers better get control of this one fast, and Wenberg takes it to the boards, plays it over to Kakko, and played back to Gustafsson. Ottawa now going off for a change. Trouba tripped down, no call. Kachuk took him down. And now it's Zibanejad playing it over to Roslovic. Skates in with speed, and he's pushed over to the boards. And now the Rangers get it back in front. Kreider with a tip shot. Save, rebound, another save by Korpisalo. Oh, very close, but no cigar. Best scoring chance of the game. 3 minutes gone by here in the first period. No score, Rangers, Senators. Ottawa plays it behind the net. It's Brady Tkachuk. Plays it out in front. Shot! And it goes wide. I think that was Bratherson. And the puck comes out of the zone. And Artem Zub. Grandizer, will the stream be bilingual English and French? This is not a Canadians broadcast. I took Spanish and I wasn't exactly very good at it. Lo siento. That's about all I got. Claude Giroux plays it around the net for the Senators, and Gustafsson will tip it out. Senators with it, and the Rangers will go for a change. Ottawa plays it back down, and Ryan Lindgren plays it off the boards. Rangers better be careful. Ottawa trying to force those turnovers deep. Ottawa coming out very, very aggressively. Lindgren will take it, play it over to Panarin. So Lafreniere, Trocheck, and Panarin skating in, 4 Senators back in the zone. Trouba. Oh, Panarin trying to stick handle, but it is turned over. Tough to skate it through 4 different players. Rangers keep it, though. Lafreniere with a neat pass. Back over to Lafreniere. Shot, glove save by Korpisalo. Oh, very, very close. Rangers with some very good chances early on. Ottawa will play it deep. Definitely not going to be an icing. And now the fourth line on. Rempe is here. He's looking to forecheck. He's looking to hit somebody. A little bit of a hit. Definitely nothing illegal. Very under control there. Now Ottawa with it. They try to play it down. This looks like it's going to be deep enough for an icing, and it is with 15:05 left to go in the first period. No score. All right. Looking for any score updates. Yep, so it's the end of the first period. It is 2-0 Islanders over the Devils. Man. And also Bukandi Imama. Can't believe there's a hockey player with the last name Imama. But he's trying to provoke Rempe too. Yeah, he was hitting him in the back of the legs a little bit. We got MVP chance for Panarin. Very nice. Again, 2 goals away from that elusive 50-goal milestone. Let's move this up a little bit. Want to see everybody on the ice. There we go. All right. The face-off is going to be deep in the Ottawa zone to Korpisalo's right. Senators control it. And they will play the puck back down. And Shesterkin will play it gently around the boards. Ottawa with 3 forecheckers. But they are really trying to force those turnovers. And the Rangers do turn it over in the neutral zone, but Ottawa will shoot it down. Yeah, Rangers defense in a good position, not really allowing many good Ottawa scoring chances, if any, really. Rangers play this one deep, but Korpisalo will have to play it, gives it off to his defense. And now number 19, I believe that's Drake Bratherson, plays it over to 2-1 Montreal at the end of the first period. Rangers with a turnover. Kreider with a shot, goes wide. And now Ottawa will take it back in. Down the right wing. And the pass is played back out. Rangers have a 2-on if they hurry. Kreider to Roslovic. He scores! Jack Roslovic opens the scoring, and the Rangers take a 1-0 lead. Rosie does it. Right up course the turnover. Senators defenseman went for the swipe. I believe that was Eric Brandstrom, who was the third pair defenseman. And Roslovic just pipes it right over the left shoulder of Korpisalo. Ninth goal on the season for Jack Roslovic. 14:03 to go in the first period. And it's a 1-0 Rangers lead. There you go. All right. And, that goal's got to feel really, really good for Roslovic. He has been benched. He has seen his ice time get reduced. And for him to score that first goal of the game in a pretty big spot for the Rangers, that's got to feel fantastic for him. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, we let the lame Grandizer. We did. Grandizer with a good job going to Google Translate. Yeah, he might know French. Grandizer is a multifaceted guy, as we all know. All right, we got 13:36. Senators kind of shovel the puck in towards Shesterkin. Knocks it away. Puck is sent all the way down. And Korpisalo's got to play. It's a turnover. Oh! Near scoring chance, but the Senators defense covers it up. Quick shot for Panarin and save Korpisalo! Oh, Panarin, Trocheck, and Lafreniere buzzing. And now Ottawa takes control. Oh, man, Rangers could have 3-4 goals already. Ottawa tries to play it out. Not going to work. As Adam Fox comes in deep to keep the puck in. He's working on the board against two Senators, and Ottawa will take it away and clear it. They need a change. And now it's Gustafsson, who has not played his best hockey in my mind as of late. I still wonder if Zach Jones is going to play. And Gustafsson shoots it on goal from center ice, easily played by Korpisalo. Gives it over to his Senators teammate. I believe that's Chychrun. Plays it down, and now the Rangers shoot down, and Rempe on the ice avoids the hit at the boards. Looks like it's fourth line on fourth line, and down the ice come the Senators. They try to force their way in, but Gustafsson doesn't allow him to go any further. He's going to have to play it harmlessly around the boards. Rangers with a near turnover, but a good poke check by Gustafsson. And now the Rangers take it away again. Jimmy Vesey trying to work his way in. Plays it deep for Rempe behind the net. He doesn't have any teammates near him, though. He's going to need a little bit of help. It's now Wenberg and Vesey on. Wenberg, Vesey, and Rempe in it forward. Pass is played back, but all the way out of the zone. Rangers will go for a change. 8 minutes gone by here in the first period. 1-0 Rangers on top. And we are at the end of the first period in Boston, 1-0 Washington. Be a big thing if Washington won. It means the Rangers cannot finish with the poor division record, which means they cannot play Tampa Bay in the first round, which is something a lot of Ranger fans would prefer to avoid. I would rather the Rangers finish second in the Metro than win the Metro but not win the President's Trophy or finish with the best record in the Eastern Conference. Senators try a pass out, but it goes all the way down. And it is Eric Brandstrom skating aggressively around the board, but now he's going to have to stop looking for teammates. He lets his fellow Senators teammates change. Here comes Bratherson. Skating down the middle of the ice, he backhands it in. We got top line against top line here. Fox with it, gives it over to Lindgren. Now gently passes it over to Zibanejad. Tries to skate in the middle, couple Senators back. And the pass goes over to Roslovic, who's trying to backhand it behind, but the Senators defense turns him away. Roslovic back over to Zibanejad behind the net with a blind pass, but the Senators take that one away. Nobody in position. Ottawa will start back. Rangers defense in their spots. And now it's Roslovic behind the net. Ooh, Lindgren hit pretty aggressively, a shoulder-on-shoulder bump. And the Rangers try to clear it. Ottawa doesn't let them. And Brady Tkachuk with it behind the net. Lindgren on. This is a pretty good matchup here. Lindgren on Tkachuk. And Tkachuk turns it over. Rangers will gently play it back into the neutral zone. They will go for a change. But the defense wasn't able to change. Only the forwards. Quick shot by Pinto. Save by Shesterkin. And we've got a timeout here. And we're going to have a commercial, it looks like. All right, we got 10:16 to go here in the first period with the score Rangers 1 and Ottawa nothing. Why is this not updating? Do I have to click on the link every time? All right, there we go. Yeah, I got to bring the whole page up or this thing doesn't refresh. Okay, a couple other quick notes about this game. The Rangers have been in first place every day since October 24th. Every single day. So to lose the division on the last day of the regular season would really, really hurt. But remember, Carolina plays at Columbus tomorrow night. It's pretty tough to imagine Carolina losing that game. So it's a situation where the Rangers better take it. Better take this game to secure that number 1 seed. All right. We've got NCV Man here. Hey, man, good to see you. I'm glad that you're here. Hey, V-Man, let me know, where in North Carolina do you live? I'm just curious. If you don't mind mentioning the town, I'm just wondering. I have reasons why. By the way, I'm rocking the old school Gretzky jersey. Yeah, this jersey's so old, it basically comes to about here at this point. And this is one of those, I believe it's a CCM jersey. It was a blank jersey, but yeah, we added it's a CCM, so you know it's an old school one. But for those who don't know, I'm actually, just on a personal note, I am moving to Raleigh, North Carolina next month. I am moving into Canes country. I'm going to be living 5 minutes away from the PNC Arena, if you can believe it. Yeah, that is true. I just accepted a new job on Friday. Today I gave my notice to my current job. It's a little crazy. It's a little scary, but I feel like Raleigh would be an upgrade for me from Newport News, Virginia. With all due respect to the Allen Iverson statue. It's Allen Iverson Drive and all that. It's 7 years down there. It's time for a change, and I'm very excited to start a new job May 28th. I don't anticipate missing any shows, but there'll be a lot of packing. So, but as of now, I don't anticipate the Wednesday Night Live changing at this point. But we'll see how my work hours go, and if I do have to adjust anything, then I will. So. But I'll talk more about that on Wednesday. Okay, 10:15 to go here in the first period. Faceoff will be in the Rangers zone to Shesterkin's left. Barclay Goodrow is there to take the faceoff for the Rangers, and he does. Plays it back to Adam Fox, who is quickly hit, but he manages to knock the puck all the way down, almost all the way down the ice. There will not be an icing on that one. All right. NCV man, that's where my mom lives. So I will be living very nearby. Yep. Jeremy and I have hung out together before. I've met his parents, so I know that very well. Yeah, my mom lives right near Morrisville in the Weston area of Cary. So I've been there many times. I lived in Cary about 22 years ago. So you're a little bit more South Cary. I'm guessing you're near like Crossroads. In that area. I'm going to be living very close to NC State, so I'll be a little bit east, just a little bit east of you, right? Not very close to the fairgrounds. So how about that? Yeah, Grandizer. What about the? I'll, you know what? I gotta stay on the game. I'll get back. I'll respond to the chats when I got a second. I gotta take it easy. All right, puck behind the Rangers zone. Tkachuk plays it out in front, and the pass to Bratherson goes all the way through. Rangers try to play it down, but not far enough. Tkachuk loves it. Plays it back into Bratherson. Slap shot, save. But Ottawa keeps control of it. Ottawa with maybe their best sustained offense yet. Slap shot from the point, stick to side by Shesterkin. Panarin will play it down. Rangers go for a change. Rangers with 4 block shots. Ottawa with only 1. Backhand shot, save by Shesterkin. He has been up to the task so far tonight. All right. Yep, this is definitely the best run. Yeah, and that was with the 4th line on the ice. Yeah, definitely good sustained pressure. there by Ottawa. Yeah, I actually put up a video on the Virginia Jets fans page letting them know. I called yesterday on my drive home. I had about a 3.5-hour drive home after I got my car problems hopefully addressed. Need a new coil pack in my car, which is going to suck, but I got to take care of that because the car's shaking too much. But I called about 10 or 11 of them while I was driving home to let them know, I had to get more than a Facebook post. But I'll still be part of their group. I just can't go every Sunday, obviously, anymore. But I'll still be doing the videos and all that good stuff for the Virginia Jets fans. It's just I can't commit to being there, obviously, every Sunday anymore. So, but I did find a triangle, a Jets Facebook group down there. So it's a smaller group, but hopefully it's a loyal group, and I will get involved with them, and hopefully I can help them a little bit. I don't know anything about them. I don't know anybody in it, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with. I haven't told Jeremy yet. We text a little bit at this point, but that's better than nothing, right? So, Grandizer says you have to cover the Panthers. I know the tickets would be cheap. I'll do that. I'll tell you what. I'll do that when Jeremy starts covering the Sacramento Kings. How about that? And when Gunny starts covering the Houston Texans. How about that? Yeah, when Gunny starts covering the Texans, that's when I'll start doing that. All right, we've got 8:42 to go here in the first period. Yeah, Pinto, they're replaying the defensive play. So, yeah. This was the goal. Yeah, so they're replaying the Rangers' goal early on. Looking for any score updates. Yeah, I don't think we have any. Most of these games start at 7 o'clock. Rangers started a little bit later. They started at 7:30. Yeah, that was Chabot. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chabot. I said Cabot. It's Thomas Chabot. I apologize about that. Okay, so here is the faceoff. Goodrow wins it. This is deep in the Rangers zone, and Miller will flip it high into the neutral zone, and Ottawa will take it back. And now it works its way into the Rangers zone. Rangers fourth line on. Goodrow going after it. But Ottawa will take it back. Yeah, Rangers not very aggressive on the forecheck that one time. And number 13, that's Yuri Semechkal. I'm going to kill that name. I'll say Yuri because I'm going to kill that name. I'm going to butcher it all night. Struggle behind the boards. Yuri comes away with it. And he's immediately met by Barclay Goodrow. No room for him to skate anywhere. Shot from the point, deflected a couple of times, but it's kept out, and Goodrow will play the puck down the ice. Korpisalo letting it go, and it is not going to be an icing. It is waved off. Looks like it may have passed through the crease. And now Claude Giroux, the former Flyer and Panther, skates it down, gives it off to Joseph, to Matthew Joseph. And it's played back around the net. Good coverage by the Rangers, forcing the play to the perimeter. Slap shot, save Shesterkin. Nobody was in front there to screen him. Hard shot by Thomas Chabot, but Shesterkin had a clear view of it, and it went basically right into his chest. 7:26 to go here in the first period. Ooh, Rempe had a good shot at Jacob Chicharin. Chicharin had a check from behind to Rempe. Rempe didn't even hit him that hard, but Chicharin went for the cross check from behind, and no call. It could have been a penalty on Chicharin, but okay. 7:25 to go in the first period, and Kakko tries to force the puck out of his own zone, but kept in by the Senators. And it's Brothers, and the Rangers will, almost a turnover, but not quite. And played around the boards. Struggle against it. Trocheck trying to come away with it. Haven't called much of the Rangers' top line. They had one fantastic shift, but haven't really called their names out too much in this game. I feel like I've mentioned the fourth line more than I have the top line. And here comes Drew skating in with a teammate. A near offside, but not quite. Drew, wrist shot. Saved by Shesterkin. Oh, almost covered up, but not quite. A little bit of hesitation there. Trouba over to Kreider's. Zibanejad plays it off the boards. And here's Roslovic trying to skate around Chabot. Shot back out to Gustafsson. Shot save and a good one. Pass back out to Trouba. Wrist shot save. I think that Korpisalo's lost his stick, and now he regains possession of it. Play back in. Over to Kreider. Over to Gustafson. Tries to pass it around, but not enough on that one. Man, Gustafson just, man. He's a nice, reliable defenseman, but man, oh man, he just doesn't make plays. And Ottawa will clear it out. Gustafson plays it back down to Roslovic. Over to Zibanejad. Skates into the Ottawa zone. Held up against the boards. He turns it over, and back comes Ottawa. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Rishot taken. Saved by Shesterkin. Played over into the corner. And it was left corner. 5:45 to go here in the first period. Another shot deflected away, and the puck will go out of the zone. Ottawa will have to play it back, and the Rangers are able to make a change. Played gently off the boards by number 27, Schneider with it. He's hit hard into the boards, but he clears it back out to the neutral zone. And now the puck comes around to Shesterkin, gives it off to Lafreniere, who will try to skate out back down the left wing boards. Gives it over to Panarin. Over to Trocheck in the boards. Pass almost deflected out of the zone. Good recovery. Panarin jingles. He shoots. Shot is blocked. Comes back out to the point. I believe that's to Lindgren. And now the puck does come out of the zone. And the Rangers, loose puck. Ottawa comes away with it. It's 21, slap shot, wide. Rangers did not have coverage that time. The shot just went wide. Pinto deflected. Oh, good. Saved by Shesterkin with 4:49 to go here in the first period. Shesterkin is on his game. This is going to be a night. If they're going to score, they're going to have to, it's going to have to be like lights out chances because Shesterkin, this looks like a night he's just going to take this game over, man. He just looks that on right now. All right, we got a commercial right now. Hey. All right, there we go. Still 1-0 here in the first period. Looking to see if we have any updates from around the league, any big score updates. I don't think we have anything just yet. No. Doesn't look like it. All right. But I will say this. I do think that with the Rangers starting a little bit later than these other games, we could kind of keep track on how they're doing. And we could do a little bit of a cameo, sort of like a live tracking sort of thing. Meanwhile, we got an ad for Fairlife Milk. With 50% more protein and also 50% more out of your wallet when you buy that. All right. Just saying a quick hello over to Pure Adrenaline Sports. He's live streaming the Mets-Pirates game. So, during the break over, maybe say hello to Pure Adrenaline Sports. Give him a like. Does a great job. Does a lot of Mets games, a lot of Flyers games as well. I think he does Jets games too. But primarily a lot of Mets and Flyers. Trivia question, who are the last Rangers teammates to score 40-plus goals in the same season? I'm going to say that's been a little while. Oh, I'm going to say that's like an early – I'm going to say Messier and Amante. Just complete guess. Does MSG still employ the guy with the messed up teeth and the big smoker? I don't know if Al Traubwig's smoking, but no, Traubwig hasn't been on the broadcast for a little while. I don't know of him smoking, though. All right, we have the face-off and then a quick whistle. All right. Jake Sanderson, number 85, skating towards the bench. Shots so far are 10 for Ottawa and 8 for the Rangers. Okay, here's the face-off in the neutral zone. Rangers control it, and it is shot down. VC with a nice, with some forechecking. Gustafson trying to keep it in. He plays it high. Puck still in play. VC with it behind the net. Whips it around to the right point. Trouba, slap shot, save Korpisalo, and a good one. 4:21 to go here in the first period. Trouba not getting as much ice time. We talked about that a little bit earlier, but I think he knows he has to be a little bit more aggressive, and he is definitely doing that. He has to make the most out of his time. Yeah, Goudreau is right in front with two Ottawa defensemen right on him in Chabot and Brandstrom. And yeah, that puck was sinking. Yeah, good job by Korpisalo to keep that puck out of the net. All right, 4:21 to go. Rangers control the faceoff. Pass over to Schneider, a little bit loose. Rangers still control it. Zibanejad to Miller at the left point. Shot goes wide, wasn't even deflected. Ooh, Kachuk, and I believe that, I think it was, Schneider with a pretty good collision. Nobody knocked down though. Puck knocked down into the Rangers zone, quickly taken out. Now Ottawa with it in their own zone, looking for a deep pass, but Zibanejad deflects it, and it comes right back out. But given over to Roslovic, he will dump it down. Rangers go for a change. 3:40 to go in the first period. 1-0 Rangers on top. Guys, just a reminder, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share with a friend, anybody who might enjoy the show. Appreciate it. And now Trocheck from behind his own net sends the pass around, but Ottawa in position. They try to play it in, but Rangers right up to par. So this is Rangers' top line caught in their own zone. And now Adam Fox with the pass over to that looks like Trocheck. Tries the pass. Ottawa breaks it up quickly, and they start back 2-on-2 with 3 minutes to go in the first period. And shot is gloved by Shesterkin. It's 24 trying to send that one in. Oh gosh, yep. Now, of course, we get an ad read for Live FanDuel. Yeah, that was Jacob Bernard Docker with the wrist shot. If you have him on your fantasy team, why? All right, faceoff will be deep in the Rangers zone to Shesterkin's left. Wenberg takes the faceoff, and linesman says not so fast. He waves out one Senator, and here comes the next one. It's Boris Kachuk, and Wenberg will control it. Rangers start back out. Pass deep for Wenberg at center ice. He tips it all the way down, and now it goes deep into the Ottawa zone. Senators come away with it. Kachuk tries to play it out. The Rangers take it away. Gustafsson at the left point, over to Trouba, tries to skate in. Plays it around the boards to Kakko, plays it back out to Gustafsson at the left point. The change, Panarin comes on, over to Cooley. Cooley gives it over to Gustafsson, back over to Panarin at the left point, looking for an open space, doesn't see it, to Gustafsson. Back over to Panarin, he wants to shoot, he does, and it's deflected wide. It's a delay penalty on Ottawa. Senators looking for, that's why Panarin came on. Oh, collision down ice. Gustafsson with it. Behind the net. Rangers getting aggressive here. Garden is buzzing. Wenberg back over to Panarin. The shot, save, played out back in front, and Ottawa will touch it up with 1:50 to go here in the first period. The great Reeve Cobboard, one of the best analysts out there over at Jets X Factor. Definitely check her work out. You might agree with it, you might disagree with it, but you cannot say it is not well thought out. Thanks so much for stopping by, my friend. I appreciate it. All right, it's going to be a penalty on the Senators, and the Rangers will have the first power play of the game. And we have the face-off. Yep, okay. I thought it might be a stoppage there. Rangers with a second-ranked power play. It's our buddy Yuri. It was a holding penalty against Jacob Trouba. Ottawa sends it back down. So if the Rangers don't score, they will have the first 10 seconds of the second period to have a power play. Ottawa, a pathetic 75% penalty kill. That's 29th in the league. Zibanejad plays the puck around the net. Ottawa takes it away, and they will clear the puck all the way down. Not a good start for this power play. 1:12 to go in the first period. Rangers up 1-0 on the Senators. And they still can't work their way in. Another turnover in the neutral zone. Back come the Senators. And they, oh my gosh, a deep break in. Went, oh my gosh, right around Fox they went, but Shesterkin kept the puck away, sort of poke checked it out. Rangers need to wake up. Kreider skates it across center ice, unable to get set up. Tries a pass, that's taken away, and dumped down again. The first minute of this power play has been an absolute waste. No way to say it. And now Gustafsson, the second unit, will try, see if they can get a little bit better result. 35 seconds to go. Didn't see anything. Gustafsson gives out to Lafreniere. Over to Wenberg at the left boards. Working his way over the boards. Gives back to Gustafsson. Over to Wenberg on the left side. Gustafsson slap shot save with a rebound, and they can't get the shot off. Oh, Lafreniere looks like he had a rebound opportunity, a big one. But he could not tee it up. 10 seconds to go, time for one last rush. Here comes Gustafsson. Tries to skate it across, gives over to Wenberg. The Gustafsson into the center of the ice, but Korpisalo covers it up. No Ranger out in front. 2.4 seconds to go. And it looks like this period is going to end with a 1-0 Rangers lead. 13 seconds to go on the power play. Second unit getting better pressure there than the first unit was. And it was, I believe that was, what's his face? That was Peter Kelly. Yeah, was that Zub? I think it was actually Parker Kelly. Yeah, it was Parker Kelly who broke that pass up. My gosh, we may as well be watching the Senators AHL team. They got so many players on this team that you haven't heard of before, unless you're a die-in-the-wool hockey fan. All right, 2.4 seconds to go. Rangers have pulled the goalie. May as well try to get that sixth skater on the ice with 2.4 seconds to go. And the faceoff, give and save, rebound! Oh my goodness, it nearly worked! Oh my goodness, what an opportunity that was. Wow, if that had worked, the Garden would have lit up, man. Lit up. The Rangers won the faceoff. We're going to watch a replay on this. So it was Trocheck, gave it over to Zibanejad with a quick shot. And, man, Fox had a great rebound opportunity, but Korpisalo kicks out the right pad and keeps it a 1-0 game. Woo! That was a pretty crazy period, man. That was pretty good. All right, I'm going to go to, let's see here. Capitals, Red Wings. Let's see what's going on over there. Wow, so a 1-0 lead here in the first period for the Rangers. Now over in D.C., Washington up 1-0 on Boston. They're out shooting the Bruins 11-4, 15:30 to go here in the second period. Oh, man. Oh, just got some news from the world of WWE, and it's not good news. Rhea Ripley, the women's world champion, has to surrender her title due to injury. That sucks. It really sucks. I'll say this quickly about Rhea Ripley. Great character, but not a great title reign. She didn't really have any, in my mind, great trademark matches or feuds. I feel like nobody was really positioned or pushed in a way where you felt it was going to be, you really felt the outcome was in question. Not at least up until WrestleMania, but it really blows that she has to step away for a bit. Yeah, don't know the details on this, but yeah, it's definitely, that is definitely a shame. Man. All right, well, I'll give you a couple of other notes on what's going around the league as the regular season is coming to an end this Thursday. All right, so Boston is almost certainly winning the Atlantic. So the Bruins are 1 point up on Florida with an extra game and Florida has the extra game, or Boston has the extra game in hand, actually. Toronto is locked into the third spot in the Atlantic, so they will open the playoffs on the road against either Florida or Boston, but most likely it's going to be Florida hosting Toronto in a first-round series. Tampa Bay is locked into wild card 1, so they will either be playing the Rangers, the Bruins, or the Hurricanes, outside shot of the Panthers, but one of those teams in the first round. Now, we mentioned if the Islanders win, they will lock up the third spot in the Metro. And they also will clinch a playoff spot if they get 1 point and either Detroit or Washington lose. And right now, Detroit is in an excellent spot to lose right now. The standings look like this with the wild card. The Islanders have 90 points. They're third in the Metro. 2 games left to go. All these teams, the 5 teams I'm going to mention, they have 2 games to go except for Philadelphia. They have 1 game left. Islanders have 90 points. Capitals and Red Wings both have 87 with 2 games left. Flyers have 87, but only 1 game left. They're in a lot of trouble. Pittsburgh has 86 points with 2 games to go. So they're only 1 point out, but there are just so many teams left to play. And some of the big games coming up this week. Red Wings, we mentioned, home and home against Montreal. That game is in Detroit tonight, so the fact that they're struggling as much as they are is amazing. And then they're in Montreal tomorrow. The Capitals and Flyers will play in Philadelphia Tuesday night. That's a big one. That is practically an elimination game. And then the Maple Leafs are playing the Panthers Tuesday, which is probably a first-round playoff preview. Let's see how many of the regulars are benched for that game. You know? And also the big game. I hope this game has something at stake on Wednesday night. Penguins and the Islanders. I really hope that both teams have something to play for in that game because that could be a big, big game. I think in the second period, we'll talk a little bit more about the Western Conference and what's going on over there, but it's not quite as exciting as the Eastern Conference with all 8 teams. We already know the 8 teams that will qualify for the Western Conference playoffs. All right, still 12:15 to go in D.C. It is 1-0 Capitals over the Bruins. Washington out shooting Boston 12-5. Hampus Lindholm was skating down the ice by himself, and he fell down. Oh, my gosh. All right, guys. I'll tell you what. I'm going to step out for just like 2 or 3 minutes. I will be right back. Just got to take care of some stuff real quick, some business in the house, and we will be right back. So I'll be back in about 3-4 minutes. Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's take a quick look. Looks like we got about 8 minutes to go before the Rangers resume play. All right, so I'm still. Let's do a quick score check around the NHL. We got the Canadiens with a 3-1 advantage over the Detroit Red Wings. A very disappointing performance by the especially in goal. Red Wings out shooting the Canadiens 18-11. Yet on those 11 shots, the Canadiens have scored 3 goals. They are a pesky team. Wow. Islanders on top of the Devils 3-1. They seem to be well on their way to clinching the 3rd spot in the Metropolitan Division. Got to give them credit. Got to do that. They seem very, very ready. Seems like they're peaking at just the right time. And they're either going to be facing the Rangers or the Hurricanes, it looks like. And that's going to be interesting. That is going to be very interesting. Rivka, Adam, who do you want to see in the first round? Detroit. I would take a shot at Detroit. I think they're mostly a young team, not ready to play, not very experienced. I would take my shots against them. Outside of that, Tampa's the last team I want to see, and I got to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about the Islanders because their defense is. Put it this way: even if the Rangers were to win that series, it'd be a hard-fought series. I would take my Pittsburgh, Washington. I'm trying not to look at the name value. Okay, because we know they've been great for a long time. Yeah, NCV man, I completely agree. That's the absolute last team I want is Tampa Bay. Yeah, that'd be exercising a few demons, but let that happen in the conference finals. That's when it would be really sweet, considering what's happened in 2015 and 2022. That's how I would phrase that. Pittsburgh, selfishly, I would like Washington because I could drive there. I would like that. But the Rangers have had a little trouble against the Capitals this season. They haven't played very well against them. Pittsburgh, I don't trust Pittsburgh's goaltending, even though they have the upside of scoring. And when you have Crosby, you have to respect that. I think the Rangers though would handle Pittsburgh relatively well. I don't know if I could rank these, but I would probably go Detroit. That's the first team I would want. Then Pittsburgh, then Washington. I don't think the Flyers have a chance. I'm leaving the Flyers out. I think they're done. I would go then Islanders, then Tampa. Those in that order with the 5 teams. That's where I would go. All right, a few other scores. Let's see. Penguins up 2-1 on the Predators. Penguins absolutely need that game to stay pace in the wild card. Sabres up over the Lightning 2-1. No real playoff relevancy there. And the rest of the games are tonight. We got the Sharks at the Oilers. I think the Oilers are good for about 6-7 goals in this game. And you got the Wild and the Kings. That game is on ESPN at 9:30. The Kings have clinched a playoff spot, but not their position yet. They're kind of jockeying with Vegas for playoff position. More on that a little bit later. 7:30 to go in Washington. 1-0 Capitals. They have 13 scoring chances to the Bruins 7. The Bruins still have something to play for. They haven't clinched their division yet, and they could still win the President's Trophy. I'm a little surprised they only have 7 shots in the first 33 minutes of play here. Quite surprising. All right, we'll resume Rangers in about 5 minutes as Brock Nelson. You can't stop Brock Nelson right now. Good God. He scores 3-1. Brock Nelson is just ridiculously hot right now. He's definitely helping me in my fantasy championship, to say the least. Mets no score? Okay. All right. Well, it's a lefty starter. Lindor should be raking, right? Got to give credit to the Mets, man. They win tonight. They're back to 500. I don't know. I think I might wind up going to, depending how this whole moving schedule works out, I might head to a game in maybe early May, like a weekday afternoon game. I know they got one against the Cubs and one against the Phillies. So, yeah, I think I might head in for a game. And I didn't go to Citi Field last year. I'd like to go this year. Plus, I heard they brought back the Mex Burger, that Keith Hernandez cheeseburger with the cheese, the chipotle aioli, the guacamole, the bacon, the cheddar, the jalapenos. Yeah, I like to get my hands on that burger again, for sure. That was a delicious burger. Lindor's went for 2 of the double. Yeah, I think I heard the call of the double. I was listening to a little bit of the game before I started the show, and I did hear that. Yeah, 3-1 Islanders. Do I watch UFC? Not really. To me, UFC, if there's other people doing it, I'll watch a little bit, but I don't know. I'm more of a WWE guy. It's like at this point in my life, I've only got so much time to invest in something new. I got nothing against UFC. I just, I'm not going to buy the pay-per-views and and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, nothing against it. And I know certain people who have done it, but yeah, it's not my cup of tea. It's just not something I watch a lot of. All right, 5:30 to go in Washington. Still 1-0 Capitals on top. It's interesting, but both the Capitals and Penguins have traded some of their talent, and they both still have a shot of making it to the playoffs. Have I heard of the Mookies, named after Mookie Wilson? I haven't, but Mookie's as in, are you talking about the restaurant? Like Mookie's Deli? Yeah, the funny thing, one of the apartments I was looking at was walking distance from there. That apartment didn't work out, but yeah, I definitely know about it. Have not been there yet, but that is a place I will definitely try because God knows in Virginia, we had a great deli called Route 58 Deli because it was on Highway 58, and unfortunately it closed when the owner passed away very tragically and very suddenly. And his wife and his ex-wife were fighting in court, and the place never reopened. And when we lost that, we really lost our deli in coastal Virginia. We never got it. We don't. There's a place you can go where you can get pastrami, but for me, it's like an hour, 10 minutes away. It's just too much. But this was like a true deli with the Dr. Browns, with the knishes, and all that good, and all that good stuff. They had Junior's cheesecake, Carnegie Deli cheesecake. The French fries were like piled that high. I mean, just ridiculously over the top portions, right? But yeah, I do know where Mookie's is. I will say this: the Public House that's right next to it, amazing. What a great restaurant that is! I had a turkey pesto sandwich and a prime rib dip sandwich. Great bar too. That is a fantastic restaurant to go. I forget the exact name, but I know it's like the Something's Public House, and it's right next to Mookie's. Yeah, but I will definitely. Mets fans gather there. That's good to know. Yeah, I will definitely go there because I love a good corned beef and pastrami together with Swiss cheese and brown mustard. Maybe a little bit of Russian dressing, a little bit, not too much. That's what usually works for me. So that's kind of the direction I go. All right, I'm going to turn back on ESPN Plus, voice activated. See how that goes. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to trying Mookie's. Yeah, Crab Public House. Yep, fabulous restaurant. They got their own dessert case right when you walk in. I didn't try anything that particular day. I tried to go easy on the desserts, but that was a really, really good-looking place to go. Yeah, I'll definitely be going there again. No doubt about it. All right, we got about a minute to go before we resume action, it looks like, according to NHL.com. All right. Yeah, 3-1 Canadians, 3-1 Islanders, 3-1 Penguins. All right. So, yeah, we got some pretty decisive leads in these games so far. So, yeah, this may be the Red Wings, the last stand for the Red Wings, to say the least. Yeah, I got to think the Bruins are going to turn it on at some point, though. I got to think that. All right, well, let's put the display back up. There we go. All right. Okay, so we are about ready to resume action from Madison Square Garden. The Rangers with a 1-0 lead. Pretty entertaining period. Both teams had their scoring opportunities. Shesterkin just looks completely on. I really think if the Rangers score the second goal of the game, that's going to be enough tonight. I really, really do. It was a little bit frustrating seeing that power play, especially the first unit, struggle so much against a penalty kill that has been among the worst in the NHL this season. All right, I think we're about ready to resume play. I think they still got a close up on Capo Caco. And the Rangers, as we said, will have a 10-second power play. That will be winding down very, very soon. Again, Rangers coming in this game 54, 23-4. Ottawa coming in at 36, 40-4. Ottawa long since eliminated from the playoff race. And we're underway. All right, Rangers take the puck in their own zone. It's Fox giving it up to Zibanejad as the power play comes to an end. Rangers 0 for 1 on the power play. Gustafsson will play it in, and Ottawa will take it back. And now it's Roslovic skating around the boards, gives it back up over to Kreider. Ooh, gave it to Zibanejad, but he was shouldered pretty well. Knocked him off the puck. Ottawa takes it back. They take it around. Slap shot. Save Shesterkin. No traffic in front, so he will give it right off to Adam Fox. Brady Tkachuk in deep. He's watching. Fox still waiting for his teammates to change. He's looking for an opening. And now he will start to move up the ice. He gives it over to Panarin, who's been watched very, very closely in this game by Ottawa. They don't want Panarin scoring that 50th goal at their expense. They don't want him scoring 49 at their expense either. Quick turnover, but the pass out in front is taken away by the Ottawa defense. Tkachuk with it. Plays it back over to, I believe that's Pinto. And quick shot. Save by Shesterkin. The rebound is loose, and they keep it out. Oh, good defense by the Rangers. Tkachuk shoots it in, and that's knocked down. Ottawa is in front, and the shot that's blocked too. Pass out to the point is taken away by Panarin, and the puck comes out of the zone. He tried a little dump pass for one of his teammates, but it missed. But it was enough still for the puck to come out of the zone. Ottawa takes it. They dump it down. Rangers going to have to keep that defense tight. Shesterkin's looking good, but it's looking a little shaky right now. Tkachuk with a hit on Schneider as he dumps the puck down ice. And Chicherin, one of Ottawa's defensemen, takes it down. He will pass all the way down, and the pass is right on the tape. Pass out in front, goes all the way through. Ottawa tried to get a little two-on-one, didn't work. Chicherin with the pass is deflected. Rangers will start away with it and send it down the ice. They go off for a change. So Shesterkin with a good stop there on Drake Batherson a little bit earlier. And then Tkachuk with the Kachuk. I want to make sure I don't say Tkachuk. Ottawa plays it in deep and is taken away by Jacob Trouba. He skates down and will backhand it down the ice. And Korpisalo plays it back around to his defenseman, Chicherin. Chicherin dumps it as well. Rangers with it. Rempe with it, and he passes the puck all the way down. This looks to be an icing at will. Pass was just too far down the ice, and the faceoff will come back into the Rangers zone with 17:08 to go in the second period. Yeah, it was Eric Brandstrom, the defenseman, with the first shot. Shesterkin kept it out, and the puck came loose, went off of Schneider's stick. And, Shesterkin had to do a full split to keep it out, and he stops Batherson on the rebound. All right, the faceoff is going to be Dominik Kubalik. He was not supposed to play tonight, but he is. And Goodrow controls the faceoff, and the Rangers will send this puck down. So fourth line still on the ice, and Rempe, Goodrow, and Vesey. Ottawa plays it deep, and this is going to be touched up by the Rangers for an icing with 16:54 to go in the first period. Well, let's see. I think we might have an update. Yep, still 3-1 Islanders at the end of the second period. Yeah, tough. It's tough to come down on a 2-goal lead. Tough to overcome a 2-goal lead that the Islanders have, as long as the game, of course, is not in MetLife Stadium. All right, 16:54 to go in the second period. The fourth line stays on the ice for the Rangers. Goodrow wins the faceoff, but it comes all the way out of the zone. Interesting. Lincoln tries a pass, but Ottawa in position to break that one up. They send it back down. Now they'll go off for a change. All right. Fox starts to skate up the ice, gives it off to Vesey. Fourth line still out for the Rangers. Actually, Rempe not on the ice. Trocheck is on. Fox with the puck on the right point. He'll send it around the boards. No harm, no foul. Ottawa takes it back over, and now they look to start back out. And this is number 85. 21 gives over to Joseph. Shot blocked by Goodrow. And now the Rangers will start back. It's Jimmy Vesey skating against 4 Senators. He does the right thing, sends it back into the zone. And now finally that fourth line will go off for a change, which they needed to do a while ago. Here comes Thomas Chabot for the Islanders. He skates at the center ice and tries to play it in. Pass is deflected. Rangers take it over. And we have a stoppage of play here. And it looks like it's going to be an offside call on the Senators. Yeah, good block by Fox on Joseph's wrist shot there. Fox may have tripped Joseph up a little bit, but no call there. Yeah, Fox may have been a little dinged up on that play, but he looks to be okay. All right, so this faceoff is going to come at center ice. It's going to be Brady Tkachuk against Mika Zibanejad. So Tkachuk taking the faceoff while Shane Pinto, the usual center, is on the left side. And Ottawa wins it clean, and they will send it around the boards. Rangers come away with it, though. And now if they quick outlet pass. Roslovic tried to skate it in, but he was held up. Nearly a 2-on-1, but good job by Ottawa to break that up. 4 minutes and 30 seconds gone here in the second period. Still a 1-0 Ranger advantage. Senators try a pass in the middle of the zone, goes all the way through. The wrist shot, saved. Oh, boy, that puck knocked away. Ottawa getting some very good chances. They didn't for the first 10 minutes, but they've been turning the pressure on for a little while now. And this is going to be a clear offside by about, oh my gosh, half the length of the ice. As we get an ad for Delta Airlines. All right, so 15:11 to go here in the second period. A couple of team stats. Senators out shooting the Rangers 14-13. Senators with 10 hits to the Rangers 9. Rangers have won 11 out of 19 faceoffs. Rangers 0 for 1 on the power play. Rangers yet to take a penalty. Rangers have blocked 8 shots. Ottawa's blocked 4. Rangers have 5 takeaways. Ottawa with 3. This stats bother me. Rangers with 6 giveaways make it 7. Thankfully, the Rangers were able to take that puck away in their own zone. That was a turnover in their own zone. Thankfully, they were able to recover. Trocheck skates it down, plays it around the ice, and it's Panarin deep in the zone, plays it back out to Trouba at the point. Over to Gustafsson. Slap shot, deflected wide. And it comes back all the way out of the zone. Ottawa. Joseph tries to play deep, but Panarin takes it away. Panarin with a pass to the middle of the ice. Rangers had a near 3-on-1, but the pass was taken away by the Senators. Yeah, maybe Panarin should have maybe powered his way towards the net. Rangers yet to get us a shot on goal here in the second period. Ottawa out shooting them 3-0 in this period. Almost 6 minutes gone. Yeah, 3-on-1, and the pass went right to the middle of the ice. Oh, here's a turnover. Lafreniere, backhand forehand, save by Korpisalo. Oh, man. Lafreniere with a great opportunity, made one move too many. Yeah, Goudreau it was a Goudreau taken away from Chychrun. Lafreniere went backhand, forehand, and Korpisalo was there. Yeah, the Ottawa defenseman was on his basically on his stomach doing a snow angel right in front. So I'm a little surprised that Lafreniere didn't just go right for the backhand, try to go top corner. It's the same way Roslovic scored earlier. All right, here's the faceoff. Rangers win it. VC gives it to Fox, but the pass is missed, and it comes back out. And now back comes VC. Fourth line on for the Rangers. They play it deep. Will Rempe go for a hit? No. Rempe really focused on playing hockey. He's not making like major hits in this game. Fox tries a slap shot from the midboards, goes wide. Didn't have a very good angle on that, but Rangers keep control of the puck, and this pass will go out of the zone. It was a cross-ice pass for Fox, and didn't keep control of it. And now it's sent back in. Here's Rempe. Oh, but he falls down. Oh. VC tries to send it back over to Rempe, but it's taken away by the Senators. And they will start down. They play the puck in deep. Fourth line getting a good amount of ice time. We have to check the ice time after this. Hey, Jets Mess channel member. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, brother. Channel memberships are available if you are so interested. $5 a month. That's it. You get emojis. You get your name mentioned at the end of every video that we do. Yeah, we've got a wheel emoji. We got a Jets emoji. We got all kinds of good stuff. We got a stoppage of play here as Will Cooley's wrist shot is saved by Korpisalo. I think we're going to take a TV timeout. Yes, we will. All right. We are at the end of the second period in D.C. The Capitals maintain a 1-0 lead on the Boston Bruins. Bruins need this game to try to pass the Rangers for the President's Trophy and also to secure the division. The Bruins have 8 shots on goal through 2 periods. I'm amazed by that. And up in Detroit, it is now 4-2 Montreal. As the second period is coming to a close, the Detroit Red Wings really blowing a golden opportunity. I felt the Red Wings had a good chance to get that last wild card spot with a home and home against Montreal. But yeah, they are not doing what they need to be doing. Red Wings have given up 13 goals on 4 shots. 13 goals on 4 shots. No, 4 goals on 13 shots. I said it right. Yeah, give Lafreniere all the credit in the world. He has really broken out the way a lot of us thought that he could. Nothing but credit to Laffy, Lex, whatever you might call him. I mean, some people say it's the line mates. He's playing with Panarin and Trocheck, but still, you have to carry your weight. You still have to put the puck in the net. You know, sometimes you're the one setting up those opportunities. Man, if Philip Hedl could come back for the Rangers, man, would that be something else. Imagine Alex Wennberg being your fourth-line center. Wow. Don't know if it's going to happen, but it'd be pretty amazing if it could. Yeah, and we're at the end of the second period in Detroit. Red Wings just stinking out Little Caesars Arena, stinking it out like Little Caesars Pizza itself as they trail 4-2 to Montreal. And it looks like Capo Caco has a penalty that's been called against him. Yeah, it's a slashing call against Brandstrom. So Ottawa will go to the power play for the first time tonight. Showing the replay, Brandstrom in the boards. Caco with a little backhand slash to the knee. I got to be honest with you guys. That is it's a borderline call at best. All right, going to be Goudreau, Lindgren, Trouba, and I think we'll check on the ice for the Rangers. All right, and Claude Goudreau wins the faceoff against Barclay Goodrow. Senators control it. That's something, and that's exactly what the Rangers didn't do. Quick wrist shot deflected into the corner wide. Ottawa with an 18.3% power play conversion rate. That is 23rd in the NHL. Wrist shot on Brett Brotherson, saved on a one-timer. Good stop. Another shot saved by Shesterkin. He is on it tonight, folks. Shane Pinto with a shot from the left faceoff circle. Shesterkin with the stop, 31 seconds down in the power play. Did Caco cause a penalty shot last game? I think that was 2 games ago. I don't think there was a penalty shot last game. I couldn't really see much of that game. I had some personal stuff to take care of, namely apartment hunting. I was able to watch the third period during lunch, but that was all I was able to watch really. Most of the third period. But I had stuff that I just had to do. Rangers 20 for 21 on the penalty kill over their last 7 games. This feels like a jinx already. Okay, 45 seconds killed. Ottawa skating their way in. Tkachuk trying to pass across the ice, but Wennberg breaks it up. Pass is deflected into the corner. Ottawa regains control. And Tkachuk with another turnover, and the Rangers will start back. Jimmy Vesey working his way into the ice, and he gets hit hard. And their Rangers bench screaming for a penalty. That could have absolutely been a slashing, but the refs say no, it isn't. Man, you could see several Rangers banging their sticks against the boards. They're saying, referee, what are you watching? You called it on Caco, but you're not going to call that on Tkachuk? So Ottawa plays it deep. Trouba knows he needs to get rid of it quickly, and he does. Gives it over to Fox, over to Zibanejad, who will clear all the way down the ice. 25 seconds to go here in the Ottawa power play. 11:20 to go here in the second period. Rangers maintain a 1-0 lead. As we got to let this stupid ad play through. Yeah. Gronk, screw him. Rangers take it away. Here comes Fox. Gives off. Wrist shot. He scores! Kreider to Fox. It is a shorthanded goal for the New York Rangers. And they take a 2-0 lead. Takeaway. Fox takes the middle of the ice. Kreider the left wing side. Kreider with a great pass. And Fox with a tip in over the shoulder of Corpusalo. Just past Thomas Chabot. And a perfect tip by Adam Fox, a huge shorthanded goal. And the Rangers with a big 2-0 advantage. That is Fox's 17th goal this year. Ottawa stays on the power play. 5 seconds to go. And Taco about to rejoin his teammates. 10:50 to go in the second period. 2-0 Rangers. How about that goal? It was a pretty one, wasn't it? I'm feeling strangely confident, guys. I really am. All right. Defensive awareness at this point. Remember, Ottawa can score some goals. So, Ottawa tries to play it out. Schneider keeps it deep. Quick turnover shot. Saved by Korpisalo. Oh, that could have been 3 right there. And now we have a stoppage. And looks like the referee is saying maybe was that a hand pass? Or play with a high stick? Looks like the faceoff's going to come out of the Ottawa zone and into the neutral area. Yeah, it's a hand pass. Yeah, Zibanejad's pass really got that started. He's not going to get a point on the play, but he had a good pass to keep the puck. He had to take a little bit of a cross-check from Chychrun to get that play going. Who would you rather have on your dream team, Fox or Leach? I'd probably go with Leach at this point. Fox is really, really good, but yeah, Leach is Leach, man. Leach is a top 3 Ranger for me all time, easily. I think Leach and Hank are probably the 2. After that, it's probably like Callahan, McDonough. I always like them. I like the Bryans and the Ryans. What do you want? Rangers have it deep. Here's a slap shot by Trouba. Saved out in front. Ottawa gets to the rebound. But Rangers keep it in. Gustafsson to Trouba. One of the centers has lost his stick. Kachuk is without a stick. Rangers with a big opportunity here. Trouba taking his time. Wrist shot is stopped by Korpisalo. Played into the corner. I think that's Roslovic. He's looking for a spot. Oh! Zibanejad with a tip, and it went just wide, and he had a good section of the net open. Center's now taken away. Kachuk has control of his stick again. He will play that in. And Rangers with an amazing opportunity. Oh! Big hit by Kachuk. Ottawa takes it away. Nearly able to get a goal, but man, Ottawa getting away with some pretty aggressive play here, guys. I got to tell you. Big slap shot saved by Shesterkin. Rebound loose. Puck played high, and it looks like we're going to have a stoppage here. Crowd on their feet at the Garden to applaud number 31, Igor Shesterkin. He may not get the Vezina this year, but he is playing like a Vezina winner tonight, guys. What a performance by Shesterkin. As the puck is now in the netting. Ottawa so far 15 shots on goal, but I'll tell you what, Shesterkin's had to make some big-time saves here. He really has. All right, we're at a TV timeout right now with 8:55 to go here in the second period. 2-0, the Rangers lead the Senators. Again, Rangers win this game. Number 1 seed, Metropolitan Division title, President's Trophy. The trifecta. All right, quick check around the league. Islanders Devils will resume in about 1 minute. And the Penguins now lead the Predators 3-2. Philip Forsberg with an assist from Ryan McDonough. Philip Forsberg has scored 48 goals this year. Same number as Panarin. And Capitals Bruins, they're going to resume play in about 7 or 8 minutes or so. All right, so that's a quick look at the games that are going to affect the Eastern Conference standings tonight. Quick thanks to everybody for hanging out with me tonight, man. It's a lot more fun when you guys are here. And, of course, we'll be here Wednesday night for the Wednesday Night Live show. At this point, I think we're going to rank positions in the NFL draft. I don't know if we'll do quite as much Jets as we usually do. I think we got to talk a little bit more hockey than we usually do. Maybe a bit of basketball. It's a big NBA night with the play-in tournament getting going. And by the time we get on the air, we know who the Knicks are going to be playing in the first round, whether it's Philadelphia or Miami. So we're going to have to talk about that a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be what an exciting time this is for. If you're a New York sports fan, man, you've got to be excited. The Mets and Yankees both playing well, I would say, maybe both exceeding expectations, I would say. Knicks on their way to the playoffs, number 2 seed. Islanders on their way to the playoffs. Rangers have a shot at the number 1 seed. NFL draft coming up. Man. about the only teams that you can really be down on are the Nets, and even with the Devils. I mean, they just had so many injuries. They'll be back next year. They'll be a better team next season for sure. All right, plays getting ready to resume. And with the face-off, it looks like it's going to be Tkachuk coming away with it. Plays it back to Jacob Chychrun. Plays it over to the right side. Wrist shot is deflected wide. Both teams fighting for it against the boards. Rangers come away with it from behind their own net. And Trouba was waiting for a minute. Plays it. And the pass goes all the way down. Looks like this is going to be an icing on Ottawa. That pass did not connect at all. And they cut over to Laviolette, looking as disgusted as always, and I believe chewing on gum or who knows what. Yeah, John Sterling retired today. Very, very suddenly. 86 years old. You know, he said he loves to do the games, but he hates the commute. He doesn't like having to be at the ballpark at a certain time. Yeah, he just wants to be a fan at this point in his life, and God bless him, you know. But I understand he'll be at Yankee Stadium on Saturday as, you know, sort of his send-off. But Rivka thinks that Sterling is a terrible announcer. You know, Sterling, there's not much neutral ground. Sterling's not Switzerland. It's like, I was at, you know, it's funny. You can listen to a whole inning of the game and you don't know who's at bat, what the score is. It's just like, I was at the pool, Susan, and I jumped in the deep end, and there's the 3-2 count. And that's baseball, Susan. What are you going to do? Yeah, brought to you by P.C. Richard. That's baseball, Susan. But the best was always when he would mess the calls up. You know, it was like him messing up home run calls when the ball was actually caught. Oh, my gosh. Ottawa applying a little bit of pressure. They're getting a lot of shots off from the point, but the Rangers able to deflect them wide. Rangers try to clear it, but Tkachuk keeps it in. He plays it all the way in for Bratherson. And Miller getting very aggressive on him, but he comes out to the front. Shot! Saved by Shesterkin. That one was a little scary. Miller allowed Bratherson to work his way to the front of the net. Miller's got to be stronger than that. Ottawa keeps it behind the net. And Schneider is knocked down. Now the pass out. Cooley takes away with it. He will chip it out pretty much just past the center line. And here's a turnover. Rangers start back with it. Cooley, wrist shot, save. Rebound, he is taken down. That is an absolute penalty on the Senators. Great job by Will Cooley. After a shift where the Rangers were on their heels in their defensive zone, he took the puck away, generated a scoring opportunity, and now he puts the Rangers back on the power play. Artem Zub, the Senators defenseman, to the penalty box. That ball is high. It is far. It is got it. Oh, no, it's caught. I'm sorry. Do you remember one night, I think Melky Cabrera, if you remember Melky Cabrera, the outfielder, had a late home run, and he goes, "It's a late night Melky delivery." Yeah. He sounds like a bad guy on the Flintstones. He's like, And I'm doing this with respect to him. I mean, he had a heck of a run, no doubt about it. But you know the thing that I do love about Sterling? He had a sound. Like, there's too many announcers nowadays, especially on the radio. They just sound very generic. You know, like Ralph Kiner had a sound. Bob Murphy had a sound. Howie Rose has a sound. You know, as one of the referees falls on his ass. All right, yeah, let's get back to the power play. 30 seconds gone, and the pass from Panarin quickly taken away and dumped down. Ottawa tries to, they're not dumping. They try to pass out in front, deflected away by the Rangers. And that was Panarin, but he deflects it right back into the neutral zone. And now Trocheck comes away with it, plays it back. Fox trying to keep it in. He's being watched aggressively by Claude Giroux. And now a backhand pass to Panarin. He's looking. Stick handling quickly, but he just doesn't have any open lanes tonight. 1 minute gone. Panarin, slap shot, save, kept in by Zibanejad at the mid-boards on the right side. Plays it back to Fox at the point. Back over to Zibanejad. Oh, he could have taken a shot there, but he made one extra pass. And a diving attempt sends the pass out of the zone. Rangers have to reset here. And now Panarin in at the left point. Rangers' number one unit stays on. There's 36 seconds to go in the power play. 5:20 to go. Rangers up 2-0. And now Zibanejad at the right point. Over to Fox. Skates to the right point. Slap shot. Save. Rebound goes behind the net. And now Zibanejad back out to Panarin at the left point. Over to Fox. Wrist shot. Save. Rebound. Knocked out of play with 16 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Rangers. Well, this power play looking much, much better than it did in the previous time that they were out there. Haven't put it in yet, but they're generating opportunities. Well, that's what we should do during the break. Think of some classic Sterling home run calls. I like Chase Headley. You can bank on Chase for Chase Headley. Yeah, Kreider had a good rebound opportunity, but Korpisalo has made some good pad saves, some good kick saves tonight. All right, 16 seconds to go on the power play, and the faceoff is won by Ottawa, and they try to clear it, kept in by Jacob Trouba. Plays it into the deep boards for Lafreniere. Sends it behind the boards to Roslovic. Back out to Gustafsson, who can't keep the puck in. Are you kidding me? That will kill the power play. I swear, Zach Jones deserves an opportunity at this point. Rangers come back in. A shot blocked. And now Ottawa will start back. Dump it down. Gustafsson, let's see if he can keep the puck this time. Plays it over to Trouba. Gives it over to Lafreniere. Now Roslovic skates in the zone. Takes it slowly behind the net. Back out to the point. Gustafsson to Trouba. Slap shot goes wide. Comes back out to the mid-boards for Wenberg. Now to Roslovic. Tries to play it in front. Center's in position. They take it away. They will start back. And we have 4:05 to go here in the second period. Rangers with a 2-0 lead. Deep pass for Lafreniere, but he's watched by 3 Senators. He basically gives the puck up, goes for the change. And now the Rangers' fourth line comes on. Rempe watching for anything that might happen. Oh, that was Kakko, excuse me. Couldn't see the 7 from the 2 there for a moment. And now pass to Brady Tkachuk. Sends it into the middle of the ice. Rangers defense very well in position. Good job by Miller and Schneider. Puck kept along the boards by Jacob Chicherin for Ottawa. He takes it behind the net. He is being watched very tightly by Schneider. Good job by Schneider to knock him off the puck. Not easy to do. But now it's given back up. Pass out in front, and it goes through. Puck in the net. Tkachuk gets it. Wrist shot. Goes wide, and it comes all the way out of the zone with 3:15 to go here in the second period. And now Goodrow knocks off Chabot. Wrist shot goes wide by the Senators. And now Ottawa will go for a change. The Rangers will start back. It's Barclay Goodrow. One defenseman back. Shot. That defenseman knocks it wide. Yep, that was Chicherin. Gustafsson from the point. Wrist shot. That's knocked down. Didn't even get to the faceoff circles. Ottawa will start back. CC with it, and Kreider will take that one away behind the net. Lindgren working his way as we got a little scuffle behind the net. Both teams trying to come away with it, and Ottawa will try a pass, but it goes all the way back down the length of the ice, and Korpisalo gives it back up, and here comes Joseph for Ottawa. He tries the long pass, but it will not connect, and then Lindgren will send it back around. Here's Kreider, and now he gives it over to Adam Fox. Back over to Kreider at the point. Over to Kreider. Right to the goalie's left. Between the legs pass. Panarin with a shot. And Korpisalo makes the stop. And, man, he wanted that one. Oh, you can see some frustration on Panarin's face. 2:04 to go here in the second period. Still a 2-0 advantage. The great Johnny Jimenez is here. Johnny, how are you? Good to see you, man. Talked to Johnny yesterday about my upcoming move. We had a very good conversation. Yep, all the same teams. Jets, Mets, Rangers, Knicks. Nothing but pain. Yeah, basketball, I made no secret. Basketball is my fourth sport by a long shot, but I will always root for the Knicks. But I don't like the style of play. I don't like the three-point shootout / dunk contest. You can't play defense. There's no mid-range jump shot anymore. It's just, little floaters and stuff like that. I'll root for the Knicks, but yeah, that's the championship that would have the least impact on me. But I'll still be very, very happy. I'll still get crazy, though. Don't get me wrong. Nothing but pain, man. It gets so bad that when the United States wins the Ryder Cup in golf, I have to celebrate it. But yeah, also for me, seeing NC State make the Final Four, man, what a great run that was. That was a fun run. Really, really was. And one of my best friends is a Marquette fan, which I'd forgotten about. Last time we watched the Knicks is when they had John Starks and Patrick Ewing. Yeah. Patrick Ewing. Yeah, those 90s Knicks. If you haven't read the book Blood at the Garden by Chris Imming, definitely I recommend that book. Excellent, excellent book chronicling that whole 90s Knicks run. Very, very well worth your time to read that book. All right, well, we are, it looks like the TV broadcast is back. A quick update on team stats. Man, Rangers really turning it on. 22 shots to 19. Rangers didn't have a shot for the first 7 or 8 minutes. And now that's, really playing a lot better. My man, DJ Stewart. Nice. DJ Stewart ties the game up at 3. I've been telling people, believe in DJ. That Norfolk power. Johnny Jimenez knows what I'm talking about. Norfolk Tides legend DJ Stewart. I'm just going to keep supporting him like I support Zach Kuntz at tight end. All right, Rangers control the faceoff. Panarin sort of floats the wrist shot in, knocked aside easily by Korpisalo. Ottawa will clear it out. Rangers really having the better of play here over the last 5 to 10. Ever since that shorthanded goal, Ottawa seems a little bit stunned by it. Lafreniere plays it behind the net to Trocheck, who sends the puck out in front, but Ottawa there to take it away. Now Pinto will play it hard around the net. Shesterkin has to slow that one down. And now it's Gustafsson. I really want Zach Jones to play, I got to be honest. And now Panarin will play that puck in and go for the chase. But Ottawa will take control, play it down to center ice. And now they play it over into the corner. They're going to try a little forecheck here with Bratherson, but Schneider able to keep it away. He sends it around the boards. Clearing attempt doesn't work. Ottawa sends it back deep. And now it's Bratherson over to Chychrun. Skating in, wrist shot by Zur, and it's deflected. It looks like out of play with just under a minute to go here in the second period. The Mets are batting .400 against pitchers named Stratton this season, and the Islanders may have just put this one away. Kyle McLean with a goal. It is 4-0 Islanders over the Devils. 13:43 to go in the third period. It looks like the Islanders are going to lock up their playoff spot tonight and the third seed in the Metropolitan Division. And a first-round matchup with either Carolina or the Rangers. The Rangers don't want to play the Islanders. Just got to win this game tonight. All right, 58 seconds to go. And the Island and Ottawa will retreat as the Rangers control the puck behind their own net. Schneider starts his way down the ice. Into center ice, passes it over to Wenberg. He's watched Tiley in the corner. Tries to find a play over to Schneider. Wrist shot! Oh, saved by Korpisalo as Kakko cuts in front. Try for the deflection, try for the screen, but Korpisalo would not let that puck get by him. 36 seconds to go. That was Bernard Docker who took the shot. That was stopped by Shesterkin a moment ago. Bernard Docker. Rivka will follow the Knicks in the playoffs, but don't really care. Don't know who the players are. The deeper they go, the more passionate I'm sure that I will get. But they're going to start with either Philadelphia or Miami. We'll know on Wednesday, and both of those teams will present challenges, to say the least. But it is pretty good. They'll have home court through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. But I'm excited. Jalen Brunson is, in my mind, far and away the best Knick since Patrick Ewing. All due respect to Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire, but there's been nobody like Jalen Brunson. I mean, him scoring 40 points is like routine now. So, to me, the 2 best free agent signings, maybe the 3 best in New York sports in the last, it maybe this millennium since 2000 would be, in no particular order, Carlos Beltran, Artemi Panarin, and Jalen Brunson. I don't know if there's anybody. Maybe CC Sabathia. You can make a case for him with the Yankees. But I think those are probably the 3. Jason Kidd was a trade. Whatnot. I certainly can't put a Jet in the mix. I don't think I can put a Giant in the mix either. All right, 20 seconds to go. The puck is behind the Ottawa net. And the third line trying to turn. Was that Cooley? That looks like there was Kreider on the ice. Ottawa sends this puck all the way down the ice. It's going to be an icing with 10.6 seconds to go here in the second period. We got the great CPs, Mets, and Knicks. Does a whole lot of coverage on the Mets, Knicks, a little bit on the Giants too. Definitely check his channel out if you haven't before. Good dude. Good follow on Twitter as well. Rivka, it could have been with Johan. I'm glad I got to see him pitch live a couple of times. Got to go with my father on Father's Day to the ballpark to watch him pitch. Chase, I think it was the City Field. It was a dark gray, rainy day. My dad's not a Mets fan anyway, but we got to see him pitch. That was cool. All right, second period has come to an end. All right, so let's minimize that. Yeah, I still remember the no-hitter. I was living in Chicago at the time, and I was hanging out with my church group. And we played mini golf, and then we went to have dinner at TGI Fridays. We were in Hoffman Estates, Illinois. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I've been hanging out with the group, so I really wasn't paying any attention to the game. You know, the Mets weren't that great of a team. They're playing St. Louis, the defending world champions. But I check the score, and I see, the Mets are up in the seventh inning, but then I get an alert that the Mets have a no-hitter. And, of course, I know the Mets never had a no-hitter in over 8,000 games in their history. And I run over, so I'm watching intently. I follow the eighth inning. I see that that Johan gets through the eighth inning. And then as soon as the bottom of the eighth inning kicks up, I go over to the bar. Now, it's a crowded bar. It's a Friday night. I don't know. I forget what night of the week it was. It was a Friday night. It definitely was Friday, and it was pretty packed. And there were different things on. Most of the coverage was Cubs, White Sox, one or two other things. I don't know. I think maybe the NBA was on or something like maybe a finals game was happening, something like that. But I told the bartender, MLB Network, turn it on. MLB Network, I need to see what's going on. And there actually is video of me reacting. I haven't pulled it up, but it is out there, I think, on Facebook. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you can maybe I'll post that. I think I need to post that sometime. But it's just a few seconds, but it is my live reaction of that last pitch once Johan got the two strikes on David Freese, World Series MVP, and he throws that pitch down in the dirt, and Freese swings over the top of it, and you just hear me erupt. Let's just say I had an entire bar staring me down, and I didn't give a damn. Because that is something I never thought I'd see. And yeah, the Mets have had a combined no-hitter since then, but let's be honest. When it's a combined no-hitter, it's not the same. It's just not the same. It's cool, but it's nowhere near the same. It's like the gold medal versus the silver medal. It's a cool accomplishment, but it's just, you don't get the same level of joy. You can't. All right, so let's do a quick recap of the stats here, and then I think we'll talk about the Western Conference playoffs. Through two periods, Rangers with 24 shots, Ottawa with 20, Ottawa 15 hits, Rangers with 11. Both teams have won 17 faceoffs. Ottawa 0 for 1 on the power play, Rangers 0 for 2, though the Rangers did score a shorthanded goal. Rangers 11 block shots, Ottawa with 9. Rangers with 9 giveaways. I don't know how, but Ottawa has not been credited or discredited with a giveaway yet. That is a little bit suspicious to me, but all right, we'll go with it. All right, I'm checking in on Washington, Boston right now with what's going on over there. And the Capitals are on a power play, 13:44 to go here in the third period. All right. Okay. All right, let's do, and just to let everybody know what's going on real quick in the Western Conference right now, because that's, so you have your races going on over there too. So basically what it's coming down to is this. The 8 teams have clinched. There is no race for a playoff spot. It's all for positioning. Dallas has the Central Division locked up. Winnipeg and Colorado will face off in the 2 versus 3 match. We don't yet know who will have home ice. But right now it appears to be Winnipeg. Nashville has a wild card spot clinched. They are 4th in the Central Division, and they are 3 points up on the Vegas Golden Knights for wild card 1. Okay, so most likely they would be playing the Pacific Division winner. Now, in the Pacific, Vancouver is 5 points up on the Edmonton Oilers for second place, but Edmonton has 3 games left to go. So it's a long shot that the Oilers can pass the Canucks because Vancouver has 2 games left. But if Vancouver loses out and Edmonton wins out, Edmonton can still win the Pacific Division. All right, so the Canucks just need a win in their last 2 games. It is likely Edmonton will either face LA Vancouver will face LA or let me get this right. The Kings are 1 point up on Vegas. Both teams have 2 games left to go. So the Kings are third in the division. Vegas is trying to get that third spot, possibly to face the 2 seed in that division. Okay. So that's kind of what's going on. So LA and Vegas are both in the playoffs. It's just one will be the third in the Pacific and one will be a wild card, along with Nashville, who will be a wild card. I hope that made some sense. Okay. But not a lot of big games really in the West in terms of playoff teams going head-to-head. On Thursday, you've got Vancouver at Winnipeg, and you've got Edmonton at Colorado. If you like hockey, Edmonton at Colorado should be a very, very fun, fast-paced, speedy, skillful game. So if you like high-action hockey and you have a chance to watch Edmonton, Colorado, I definitely recommend it. All right, so Boston has killed off the first minute and 20 seconds of the power play. Capitals in control. Ovechkin trying to set up on the left side. We're looking for the one-timer. Carlson with a slap shot. Saved by, I believe that's Swayman in goal tonight for Boston. Yep. Okay. Ottawa will keep it in. All right. Rivka says the Giants with Plexico Burris was pretty good. Yeah, you know what? I didn't hate that Giants team. You know, I mean, when they beat, obviously I was rooting for the Giants against New England. Yeah, but that Giants run was pretty good. I didn't have any ill will for the Giants on that run whatsoever. It was a fun run, and the fact that they beat New England, I was very happy. I think when the Giants won that Super Bowl, that was about as happy as I could be without one of my teams winning. I would say that just to see the heartbreak. Because you imagine how sick the world would be if those scumbags in New England had an undefeated season. Oh, my God. It would have been hell. But, yep, it did not work out for them. But, yeah, I was cool with that team. You know, I never really hated Tom Coughlin, and, you know, there were some decent guys on that Giants team. Of course, a few years later, after the whole the Victor Cruz debacle, you know, I became an absolute Giant. It's not that I hate the Giants; it's their fans that annoy me. A lot of their fans, they have this like Yankee mentality where they're holier than thou. So that's the thing. It's like there's a difference with me between the fan base, not liking the fan base, and not liking the organization as well. And I don't dislike the Giants organization, okay? But the fan base, yeah, they stretch it with me sometimes at this point. It really, I think it's the thing when both teams are good, when the Jets are good, which is rare. It's like, yeah, Jets are there, but as soon as we start to become better, it's like the same thing with Yankees, Mets, that kind of thing. That's when it becomes a little bit of an issue, you know? You know, Plexico was not a bad Jet as well. He had a share of touchdowns. Wasn't here very long, but he was pretty good in the time he was here. We don't usually think of it that way. There's a dude in the crowd tonight with a Capitals jersey and an Atlanta Braves hat. Eesh. All right, 10:40 to go here in the third. Still 1-0 Washington. I mean, I can't imagine the Bruins are going to get shut out here. All right, going to do a quick checkup on what's going on. Hey, anybody has any thoughts or comments or questions? Go for it. Oh, the WNBA draft was tonight. Okay. Caitlin Clark goes to Indiana. Shocker. Camila Cardozo and Angel Reese are both going to Chicago. Great. That is all the WNBA coverage you will ever hear from me on this channel. That is it. Yeah, you go to ESPN and they actually want you to be interested in it. Pretty amazing. So let's see. Quick update on the big scores. Canadians still up 4-2 on the Red Wings. 10:35 to go in the third period. Penguins up 4-2 on the Predators. 14:19 to go in the third. Islanders remain up 4-1 on the Devils. So it looks like after this, you'll have just a few teams fighting for that playoff spot, that last playoff spot. And if Washington wins this game, they're not going to clinch, but they'll have all but a stranglehold on it. They will be in just ridiculous shape. So if things go the way they will, I'm going to pull up the standings here to try to give us a little perspective here. All right, with the wild card. So right now, Washington, if it ended right now, season ended right now, they would get the tiebreaker over Detroit. Okay, so Washington would have 89 points. Detroit would still have 87 with a game left to go for each team. Philadelphia would also have 87 with one game left. The one sort of wild card there would be the Penguins, because if Pittsburgh wins, Pittsburgh jumps Detroit and Philly, and they have 88 points. So then for the last spot, you'd have Washington at 89 and Pittsburgh at 88, each team with a game left. So then if Pittsburgh beats the Islanders and Washington loses their last game, which will be at Philadelphia on Tuesday, then Pittsburgh would get that last wild card spot. But Detroit and Philadelphia in a lot of trouble right now. So we're essentially looking at 4 teams for one playoff spot. This is pretty good. But again, I hope that Pittsburgh hangs in there because I want Pittsburgh to have. I want Islanders Penguins to mean something. NCV, man, are you going to go to any Canes round 1 games? 300 level tickets going for 85 to 92 per seat. I'll save my money. Hope for Rangers Canes round 3. It'd be round 2. Rangers Canes can't play in the conference finals. It'd be round 2. I was actually, for those who don't know, this is like when I first started the WickerMedia channel. I was there for Game 7. I was visiting my mother at the time. It was Memorial Day weekend. I bought a ticket. I didn't know I was willing to sell it for enough money. Nobody bid. And I went. I still remember I drank 3 Stone Fear Movie Lions IPAs in my car. And that is a powerful beer. It is a powerful beer. And believe me, I went into that arena wasted out of my mind. And when the Rangers scored just a few minutes in, I don't have too many memories of sitting in the arena, just a pure feeling of elation the entire time because the Rangers put that game away immediately. And my thing is, that experience for me was so freaking good, I don't want to taint it. I don't want to risk tainting it with another playoff game because it can never, ever be that good, beating them in their building to go to the conference finals. It can't be that good. But I'm still in Virginia for a little bit longer. My job goes till the 25th, and I got to pack, My mom is coming in one weekend. My dad's coming in another weekend to help. I may need some other help around to pack my stuff up. And again, the main thing I got to do, I got to be out of my apartment May 11th. Otherwise, I got to pay another $1,500 in lease, and I will do everything in my power to avoid that. So one way or another, I will get that stuff packed up, and That's pretty much what's up. But it's a very exciting time. We got a little action, guys. We got a little action. Detroit scores 4-3. Alex DeBrincat, his 27th goal of the year. 9:22 to go in the third period. I may have to keep Detroit on another screen or something. I don't know, but this is getting pretty exciting. Jinpak, hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Rangers, the best team in New York. You really can't deny it. Yep, Yankees are up there. Knicks are kind of up there, too. If they had Julius Randle, maybe I could make a good argument for them. But, yeah, I mean, there are some dang good teams in New York right now. No doubt about it. But it's very hard to make an argument against the New York Rangers. My big thing is I hope they're playoff ready in terms of their defense, scoring 5-on-5. Let's see what happens. But, win this game, and you avoid the Islanders in the first round because that series is going to be a tremendous, tremendous challenge. No doubt about it. Let the Canes deal with them. Let them beat the hell out of each other. That's my thought. All right, so 4-3, Detroit now trails Montreal. And if Detroit can win that game, they maintain pace with the Capitals, assuming the Capitals hold on against Boston. So we still have there is still a lot that can happen here tonight, guys. This is fun. They had a trivia. Who's the only Capitals player to win the Bill Masterton Trophy? I don't know, and I don't care. Mike Ridley. Who the hell knows? By the way, did anybody ever know that the Capitals logo with this thing, the wings? Oh, it was Jose Theodore. Nobody cares. Did anybody know that if you look at the Capitals logo, like the bottom of the bird is basically the shape of the Capitol building? Don't know if anybody's noticed that before, but that's just a little thing they worked into the logo, which is kind of good. I like when logos have like little hidden meanings that you don't always notice right away. By the way, the ultimate subliminal logo, the Chicago White Sox. Look closely at how the O goes over the bottom of the S. It's not the Chicago White Sox. It looks like another vowel. And I don't think I need to spell it out any further than that. But no wonder all these people like the Chicago White Sox. It's the subliminal advertising in the logo. So, because there sure ain't nothing pretty about the South Side of Chicago, I guarantee you that. All right, how much time do we have until we resume play? Only about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes before the Rangers resume. Okay. Sounds good. 5:11 to go in New Jersey. Islanders about they're probably going to pull this one away. All right. We'll head back over to the game in just a minute or two here. 6:18 to go in DC. Still 1-0 Washington over Boston. And again, if Boston loses this game, then they will be only 1 point up on the Florida Panthers, and both teams will have one game left to go. And Florida could potentially jump the Bruins for the Atlantic Division Championship, and then they would host Toronto in the first round. Jim Puck, who is our stud college player we're going to have someday? Russo, it's Gabe Perreault from Boston College. Gabe Perreault. He'll be a great player. That's the thing with the Rangers. They got a lot of wingers. They got great winger depth. They don't have a lot of center depth. That's why Filipino returning one day is big for them. They got good defensemen. They got good goalies. They got good wingers, but they don't have center depth in this organization. So, yeah. But Russo, man, he's going to be good. It's going to be tough to fit all these wingers in. You know? Yeah, Kreider, Kakko, Lafreniere. Panarin's got 2 years left. Then Perreault. Maybe Perreault comes up after Panarin leaves in 2 seasons after this one. So, but 2 years from now, the Rangers are going to shed $20 million off their cap between Panarin and Trouba. That's going to be money much, much needed for other young players. Yep, NCV, man, the Brewers logo, that's an obvious one. That's a pretty good one. Even the Atlanta Falcons, it's designed to look like an F, which I didn't even think about for a long time. All right, so let's go back to ESPN Plus. I think it's about time to resume play, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's pull this up. Yeah, maybe tomorrow night on 3 and Out, I'll talk about the WNBA draft. I'll probably lose subscribers for that. All right, they're still in the commercials, so it looks like... Oh, let's see if we can... I think this is a little bit behind. Let's see if I can speed this up. It looks like we've resumed play here. All right, I want to make sure that is actually going. I got an alert that, okay, end of the second period. Okay, hasn't resumed just yet, but I thought it might have. Okay, all right, going to put the telecast back on. There we go. All right, we are about to start the third period, guys. All right, let's switch the view. There we go. And we are ready to go. All right, so Rangers lead 2-0. They hold this lead, guys. They win the President's Trophy, the number 1 seed in the East. And we're going to get a couple of highlights here as well. Very cool. And a quick recap for anybody who's just joining us. First goal of the game was Jack Roslovic at 5:55 of the first period, assisted by Chris Kreider. And the second goal was scored by Adam Fox, a shorthanded tally at 8:58 of the second period, assist by Chris Kreider. So he's got 2 points tonight, as well as Mika Zibanejad. All right, we are ready to go. Here's the face-off. We've got Pinto against Zibanejad. And the Senators will control play. And the puck gets shot down in, going behind Shesterkin. Schneider there, Kachuk against getting on him immediately, that aggressive forecheck, and indeed it is turned over. Kachuk with it behind the net. Schneider on him, quick shot, but it's blocked and it goes all the way down the ice. Good job by the Rangers. Good defensive awareness there. Let's see how aggressive Ottawa gets in this game. And also I want to see if the Rangers are going to sit back on defense or if they'll still forecheck. I wonder if they're going to sit on this lead. Rangers force the turnover. Here comes Zibanejad. Wrist shot saved by Korpisalo. And it goes over into the corner. Roslovic with the rush gave it off to Zibanejad, but Korpisalo turns it aside. A couple good scoring chances here in the opening minute of the game. Long shot from the point is saved. And it's sent back in. Shesterkin down on his backside, but the puck's knocked into the corner. Man, they're trying to create some serious traffic. Ottawa is on Shesterkin. Rangers tried an outlet pass, but it went off Cooley's back and into the corner. And now VC, okay. Oh, Kakko with a knockdown. He sends the puck back down deep. Cooley with a hard forecheck on the Senators defenseman. Ottawa will skate the puck back down, send it around the boards. And they will turn it over, and here's Ryan Lindgren. Quick pass out to, I believe that's Panarin, who now gives it over to Fox. Wrist shot is deflected into the netting, and we have a stop. 18-18 to go here in the third period. Fox not too happy with himself. All right, that was Greg with a slap shot, saved by Shesterkin. All right, looks like we have an update. Yep, if the Islanders hadn't put this game away, they have now. Alex Romanov with another goal with 1:44 to go. It is a 5-1 Islander lead, so they have secured the third spot in the Metropolitan Division, so congratulations to them. And that means it is 4 teams competing for one wild card spot. In Washington, Detroit, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh. One of those teams will play the team who has the best record in the Eastern Conference. And it could still potentially be 4 different teams. Quick giveaway. Oh, and Ottawa had a good opportunity, but a good deflection. And it's kept away. No shot on goal. And Lafreniere with a diving attempt to knock the puck out of the zone. He does. And we've got Brandstrom and Zibanejad fighting for the puck behind the Ottawa net. Shane Pinto will take it away, and he will pass it down ice just past Kachuk. Trouba gives it over to Gustafsson, who will shoot around the boards. Roslovic going deep, trying to take it away. Can't do it. Ottawa working their way back. Gustafsson with a shot, and that is blocked. Ottawa now will clear the puck down ice. Shesterkin there to play it, to keep it away. 17 minutes to go here in the third period. 2-0 Rangers on top. Was that a shot on goal? Oh, boy. Yeah, that was not much of a shot on goal there by the Rangers, but easy for Korpisalo to glove. All right. It's been a heck of a night for Igor. No question about it. Ottawa with 20 shots, several of which have been very, very good scoring opportunities, and he has kept Ottawa with a goose egg on the scoreboard. All right, this faceoff will be deep in the Ottawa zone, and Alex Wennberg will control it. Slap shot, saved by Korpisalo. Shot was taken there by VC. Yeah, Korpisalo has not had a bad game in all seriousness. He really had. Now the puck behind the Ranger net. And we got a scuffle for it behind the net. Braden Schneider will come away with it. Backhands it around the zone, comes all the way out. Wennberg going in deep to forecheck on Claude Giroux. Giroux gives it over to, I believe that's Sanderson. Yep. And now Sanderson gives it up as he goes off the ice for a change. Now it's Chychrun. Gently plays it down the ice, not wanting to take an icing. And a quick takeaway shot saved by Shesterkin. Wow. Terrible giveaway by the Rangers in their own zone. Shesterkin saves their bacon once again. And now the Senators rush it back into the ice. Wrist shot saved by Shesterkin. Played over to the corner, and the Rangers will start out. Here's Trocheck to Panarin. Wrist shot saved for loose in front, and Ottawa keeps it away. Oh, a big rebound opportunity for Rangers in place. That's an easy goal. Lingard wrist shot, score! 3-0 Rangers. It appears to be Panarin. Indeed it is. Number 49 for the Breadman. We have a shot by Kelly. Trocheck goes down for deflected, and the Rangers start back the other way. Big time block by Trocheck. And the wrist shot was just deflected in front by Panarin, right in the middle of the ice, right in the slot. Shot by Ryan Lindgren. And Artemi Panarin, 49 goals, one away from 50. The assist will go to Lindgren and Adam Fox. Adam Fox with 56 assists on the season. The Rangers lead 3-0, and you can just taste that number one seed. It is there for the taking, guys. Oh, man. All right, the Islanders have officially clinched the playoff berth. They are the number 3 seed. The game is over. All right, Ottawa starts back in. Chabot with a pass to the front is deflected away by Barclay Goodrow. Count on seeing a lot of the third and fourth line the rest of the way. Chabot with a wrist shot. Glove saved by Shesterkin. You know some Igor chants are coming from the Garden tonight right now. Wow. Yeah, the pass came from Fox. Yeah, Lindgren was clearly playing that puck to Panarin. Yeah, Lindgren was not putting that shot on goal. When you see it from behind, you could clearly see that puck was going to go wide. He was intending for Panarin to tip that pass, and pass it he did. All right, with 5 minutes and 23 seconds gone by in the third period, Ottawa controls the faceoff. And it's Sanderson, gives it over. And shot deflected into the corner. And now the Rangers will dump it out. And it's Zub passing it over to Sanderson. Sent in deep. Shot. Another save by Shesterkin. That was Bratherson with a golden opportunity. And Shesterkin said, not tonight, you don't. This is my night. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Detroit scores. They have tied Montreal. It is 4-4. Lucas Raymond with a snapshot, assisted by David Perron. This game could be going to overtime. Detroit's season looked to be all but dead. They have tied this game at 4-4. Detroit needs every point it can get, and they could not afford to blow this game. So 2 late goals in the third period. That wild card race gets crazier by the day, guys. Pass that out in front of Giroux, tipped away. Giroux keeps it back. Send it to the pass. The shot is knocked away. And Becca goes into the corner to Shesterkin's left. Back into the middle. Shot taken, and the puck is knocked down. Cleared by Fox back to center ice. 6:30 gone by here in the third period. It is a 3-0 Rangers lead. Ah, the Rangers and the Mets take a lead too. Nice. What a night this is. All right, Ottawa working their way back. They dump it in. Puck control by Gustafsson, sends it to Trouba. Sliding attempt keeps the puck in the net, in the zone, excuse me. And now Gustafsson will skate down the left side of the ice with it, send it all the way down with 7 minutes gone, and we have a stoppage in play here. That can't be an icing. He was in front of center ice. Is that they cannot call that an icing? I don't know if the Ottawa's going to pull the goalie with a 3-0 lead, but if they do, you know the Rangers are going to try to set that up. Yep, we are going to overtime in Detroit. So the Red Wings have secured a point. So in real time, Detroit has the lead. That's it. Good Lord. All right, we're at commercial right now, guys. All right, let's do a quick check around the league. Yep, Harrison Bader with some clutch hits lately. Man, good job for him. All right, we got a couple quick comments here as well. All right, NCV Man's going to take off. My friend, thank you so much. Hope you'll come by Wednesday night for the live show. Start a little late at 10 p.m., but you can always watch it later if you wish. And, let's get together once I get a chance to move down to the Raleigh area. Be cool to, maybe get a beer or whatever you prefer. All right, so 4-4, Canadians, Red Wings. Penguins about to put Nashville away. They got a 4-2 lead with under 2 minutes to go. Predators have pulled the goalie. The Capitals have put their game away as well. They are going to win this game. They got a 2-0 lead with just 12 seconds to go. All right, so that means the Atlantic Division is not over, number one, but also they cannot pass the Rangers. I don't believe. Yep, the Bruins are going to be. Yeah, the Bruins are. Yep, the Bruins are at 109 points. So, yep, they are stuck there. The Bruins cannot pass the Rangers in the standings. So that is locked in. Yep, Nick Dowd scored the empty net goal with 11 seconds to go for the Capitals. Nick Dowd, a center I was interested in the Rangers acquiring too, for a little bit of depth, but they went with Alex Wenberg, which isn't exactly a bad trade either. The guy behind Chris Kreider's got one of those porn stashes going, and somehow he has a cute girl with him. I don't know how, but he does. All right, here's the face-off in the neutral zone. And it looked like Zibanejad just kind of knocked it into the zone. Ottawa will send it around the goal, and the Rangers will in turn clear it right back out. Chabot plays it deep, and Schneider has it against the boards, gives it over to Zibanejad, and the puck comes out to the front of the net. Wrist shot! Save by Shesterkin. I wasn't sure if that was a save or if it went off the post. Puck comes all the way down, and now Chabot gives it over to Bratherson for Ottawa. He tries to send it in deep, but Keandre Miller stops it, sends it back into the Ottawa zone. Both teams will go for a change. And now Tkachuk skates his way back in, works his way past Kreider, can't get any further, and the puck is sent into the corner. And now Kakko sends it back out. Sanderson tries to stop him. And Kakko has to give the puck away deep in the offensive zone. And now the Ottawa sends it back. Cooley with a turnover. And Giroux with an opportunity to shoot, but instead passes, and nobody was there to take it. No harm, no foul. 11:45 to go here in the third period. Rangers 3, Senators nothing. Rangers with 29 shots to Ottawa's 24. We got a couple new people in the chat, guys. Welcome aboard. What a heck of a night this is. We got a few answers to the Eastern Conference playoff puzzle. So we know Boston cannot pass the Rangers. The Atlantic Division is still up in the air, and the Islanders have clinched the third seed. And also, it looks like the Penguins have won as well. So with that in mind, the Penguins are still in the race too. Now we're in overtime with the Canadians and the Red Wings. Red Wings need to win to keep pace with the Capitals. If they don't get 2 points, they're going to be in a heck of a lot of trouble. All right, so the Penguins' victory has just gone final. They have defeated Nashville. Big win for them. 10:48 to go here in the third period. 3-0 Rangers. What a night it has been for Igor Shesterkin. Can he get the elusive shutout? It'd be his fourth of the season. And now the Rangers with some poke checking, keep it deep. Wrist shot over to Panarin, but he is watched tightly. Gives it over to Trocheck. You know the Rangers want to set Panarin up. He is at 49 goals. He wants 50. Wrist shot by Panarin goes wide. And now a battle along the boards. Panarin comes away with it. Takes it around the net. Sends it in front. It is the fight that it goes out of the zone. 10-10 to go here in the third period. Ew. Clicked on that. Didn't mean to, but that's okay. All right, guys. And, of course, we'll be here Wednesday night, 10 p.m. for the Wednesday Night Live show. I think we'll do a little bit of everything that night. We'll still do some draft, but there'll be a lot to talk about. All right, wrist shot by VC, stopped by Korpisalo at 9:51 to go in the third period. And we're going to take a TV timeout. Oh, let's see what happened here. Yep, Charlie Lindgren. You know what's amazing? Washington shut out the Bruins 2-0. Charlie Lindgren, Ryan's brother, only had to make 16 saves for the Capitals. I don't know if that's more on Washington playing great defense or Boston just playing like crap tonight. So we'll see what happens. The Panthers could still win the Atlantic Division. A lot can still happen here, guys. What a great race this is for the playoffs. But so right now, the way that the Atlantic Division standings are, Boston has 109 points and the Panthers have 108 points. And I think the first tiebreaker, I want to say, is regulation wins, and Florida would have the advantage. So I think Florida would have the tiebreaker. I'm pretty sure. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Got it in for Hyundai. If you do think about get a Hyundai, I will warn you the paint peels way too quickly. And you're probably not going to have it under warranty. Public service announcement. All right, so it is now 1:11 to go in overtime with the Canadiens and the Red Wings. Red Wings need every last point they can get. They've got to stay at pace with the Capitals. And I hope they do. I hope this – I would love to see 4 teams tied with 1 game left. I would love it. All right, 1-0 Oilers over the Sharks, if anybody matters. If anybody cares about that, okay. All right, so that game is final. Lightning lose to the Sabres 4-2. All right, so about the only game left that is going to matter in the race tonight, along with the Rangers, is the Canadiens and the Red Wings. So they are 4-4, under a minute to go in overtime. Now back to the Rangers. 9:40 to go. Wrist shot deflected into the corner. Rangers had some bodies in front. Zibanejad tries to keep it in. A cross-ice pass doesn't work. And a long pass out to Tkachuk. Miller with some great coverage sends Tkachuk down to the ice. Very well played by Miller. One of his more physical plays that we've seen tonight. Probably his most physical play against a player who is not easy to take off his feet. And back come the Rangers. Zibanejad over to Kreider. Over to Roslovic. Miller at the point. Tries the wrist shot. Saved by Korpisalo. Comes back out to the point. Miller. Over to Zibanejad. Shot. It went wide. It went wide. Ottawa can't clear. Rangers are able to keep in. Schneider. Over to Roslovic. At the right side mid-boards. The pass is knocked away. And Ottawa will try to clear. Yeah, their skaters were exhausted, and that was the Ottawa first line. Bratherson just sends it deep. Ottawa needed a change in the worst way. Shots for the game, 30 for the Rangers, 26 for the Senators. And the game has gone final in Detroit. The Red Wings win in overtime by a final score of 5-4, and they keep pace with the Capitals for the final wild card spot in the East. And now these teams will play tomorrow night in Montreal. It was who scored the goal here? Trying to get an update on this. I think it was Lucas Raymond. Not sure. So much happened. I don't even think NHL.com knows. Yep, it was Lucas Raymond. So he scored the game-tying goal with just over a minute left, and with 25 seconds left in overtime, he scores the game-winning goal for the Red Wings. Under 8 minutes to go here at the Garden. Rangers maintain a 3-0 lead. And the countdown to the number 1 seed is on. Really, the only question left is, will the Rangers hold Ottawa scoreless? Cross-ice pass deflected into the corner by Panarin. Very good defensive back checking by him. And I guess the other question is, will Panarin get the 50? Big shot deflected by Vesey into the corner. Sent back around the net. Trouba forces the turnover. Ottawa gets it back. Oh, Trouba he was going all out. Slide pass. Rangers break out 3-on-2. Panarin gives it up. Shot. Lafreniere scores! 4-0 Rangers. Panarin with the unselfish play. He had an opportunity, but Ottawa focused. Keeping Panarin from scoring goal number 50. Panarin gives the puck up to Trocheck. He finds, I believe it's Trocheck who had a wide open Lafreniere from the corner, and he had no problem rifling that puck home. Great diving played by Trouba to get it out. Panarin stops. Gives it over to, that was Gustafsson, excuse me. Trocheck was going into Panarin with a little cut pass to Gustafsson, and he had Lafreniere who had a wide open net that puts it right under the glove of Korpisalo, and at the 13-minute mark of the third period, the Rangers with a 4-0 lead. Lafreniere with 28 goals. Wow. Woo! Only 7 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. And the countdown is basically on. 34 multi-point games for Alexei Lafreniere this season. It is his 28th. Erik Gustafsson with his 25th assist of the year. And Artemi Panarin, if you could check this, Artemi Panarin, 71 assists. So that's what, 120 points on the year for Panarin. That's only I think that's only 3 points off the all-time record. Rempe with an offensive zone penalty. He took down Pinto in the offensive zone, and Tkachuk giving him a mouthful right away. Not a good play by Rempe whatsoever. And that's not going to sit well with the coaching staff, I can assure you. All right, so with 6:14 to go on the clock, Rempe will go to the penalty box. He took down, I believe, Zach McEwen. It's actually Pinto, yeah. So he hit McEwen, and he basically tripped Pinto. He basically hooked his skates in the offensive zone, and then there was a little collision with him and Tkachuk. Tkachuk's basically laughing at him. I don't know why he's laughing at him. But into the box goes Rempe. And that is not something that he could afford to do in big spots come playoff time. So you have to wonder if that's going to be enough for the coaches to, I don't know. Because it's going to be interesting when Rempe plays and when he doesn't. All right, Ottawa with their second power play of the game. They are 0 for 1 tonight. Here's Giroux, sends it through. It's sent over into the corner. Pass is sent back out to Sanderson. Trocheck aggressively pursuing, but not able to knock it loose. Puck comes back out to the left midboards. Wrist shot knocked down by Trouba, and the pass intended for the point comes all the way back out. 30 seconds gone. Sanderson goes back to get it for Ottawa. So just saying, the Wings, the Penguins, and the Capitals all won tonight. They all won the games they had to win. So, I think the Flyers are officially done. I'm pretty sure. And back comes Bratherson. Back pass broken up, and Zibanejad will send it down. 5:15 to go in the third period. 1 minute left on the power play. Sanderson drops it off. He will give it over to Thomas Chabot. Greg on the ice as well. He starts his way down. 45 seconds to go here in the power play for the Senators. And now Chabot working his way behind the net, the left defenseman. Taken away by Keandre Miller, tries to backhand it out. It is knocked down. Now a struggle at the high boards. As I think I hear thunder outside my door. Pass through. It's knocked loose. Here comes VC on a breakaway. He's held up by Pinto, and we will have a penalty. Will it be a penalty shot? Yes, it is. Penalty shot for Jimmy VC with 4:29 to go in the third period. It was a giveaway, and Greg for Ottawa pursued him. I mean, I didn't know VC was quite home free because you have to be in that spot to get a penalty shot, but he was enough according to the referee. And now VC with a big opportunity to sort of put a little bit of icing on the cake. Here he comes. He works his way to his right. He skates in slowly on Korpisalo. Comes across. Wrist shot goes wide. All right, so we will remain at 4-0 with 4:29 to go. Let's see. I don't think Korpisalo got anything on that. Yeah, the shot just went wide. I think he was trying to go to the blocker's side high and just missed the net completely. All right. Let's update this. All right, 4:29 to go as Laviolette blows a bubble like bubble gum. All right, the faceoff will be in the Ottawa zone, and the Senators will control it. And Ottawa will wrap up their season tomorrow night against the Bruins, who will be playing for an Atlantic Division championship. Bruins win, they win the division. And this pass by Ottawa from the midboards intended for, I think Bratherson goes all the way down the ice. They will start their way back, and the teams are at full strength, back to 5 players aside. And this is sent all the way down. I think this is going to be an icing. And it looks like we're going to take our final TV timeout of the night with 4:01 to go here in the third period. Rangers with a 4-0 lead, about to clinch the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference as well as the President's Trophy. And that's just the beginning of it. It's pretty crazy because, I mean, at the beginning of the year, I was confident the Rangers would make the playoffs. I never thought they would do this. That I couldn't have imagined happening. But great job by Peter Laviolette, no doubt about it. You know, in a season where a lot of Rangers didn't have their best seasons. I don't think Adam Fox had his best season. Igor Shesterkin was inconsistent for much of the year. Miga Zibanejad did not have his best season. You know, a lot of the big guns did not play their best, but other players did step up. Panarin went to another level. Lafreniere, Trocheck, absolutely fantastic. You know, guys like Jimmy VC provided valuable minutes on the fourth line too. Capo Caco became a better player. Will Cooley provided a good burst of energy on the third line as well. That, you know, sort of two-way winger. That has made a big difference. And a lot of credit to Jonathan Quick, who was named the player's player, who's not suiting up tonight, but he came in big. He played really, really big when Shesterkin was struggling. So a lot of credit to Jonathan Quick for having a major role. That should never, ever be overlooked. The Rangers do not, you know, achieve the record that they have without the performance of Jonathan Quick. Yeah, Kreider's been pretty usual, maybe not quite the goal output of last year. He's been his same sort of inconsistent, maddening self where, you know, he gets his tip-ins, but there's just times you want him to be a little bit extra aggressive, and there's just times when he hasn't been. So, you know, he's going to have to – the thing with Kreider, I got to see him more aggressive, winning those battles on the boards, coming away with the puck in those spots, because you have to do that if you're going to win in the playoffs. And when the Rangers are facing, you know, a Carolina or a Tampa Bay or that type of a team, you got to do that. Yeah, Will Cooley, 13 goals, 8 assists this year, 248 hits. And this is his rookie year. Man, what a find the Rangers got with him. All right, less than 4 minutes to go. Ottawa comes away with a faceoff. They skate down. Pass intended to the front of the net goes wide. Rangers start back the other way. Here's Lafreniere. Stops, waits for his teammates to draw him. Pass sent to the middle of the ice is knocked away. Ottawa comes back. 3-on-2 if they hurry. And the pass can't be controlled. Rangers start back the other way. And they will dump that one down, go off for a change. Trocheck watching the defense closely. Now he goes off for a change. 3:27 to go here in the third period. And now the puck comes back out of the zone. Yeah. Rangers' focus has to be two things. One, tight defense, and two, can they get Panarin, that 50th goal? Wrist shot by Chabot is knocked into the netting by Shesterkin, and we have a timeout with 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the regular season for the New York Rangers. They're showing a highlight of the save of the game. I don't know if that was the save of the game, but I've seen better ones than that. Yeah, it was deflected. So Chabot's shot was deflected by Trouba, which then went off Shesterkin's shoulder. I don't think by any means it was his best save of the game, but certainly a good one. Rangers win the faceoff and they come down. Here comes Cooley, streaking down the left wing boards, working against Chicherin. Chicherin knocks him off the puck. That was pretty well done. Puck goes around the Ottawa goal. Sent back out to Trouba. Gustafsson with a wrist shot, save with a rebound. Stopped by Korpisalo. Cooley in front, trying to poke that one home. Didn't happen this time. Rivka, can Panarin get an empty netter? I'd love it, but you know what? I don't see Ottawa pulling their goalie when they're down 4 goals. But if they do pull the goalie, believe me, the crowd will rise to their feet. Yeah, I remember Mike Gardner when I was a kid scored 49 in his last game, and they tried to get him 50. They just couldn't do it. One regular season. It was either 90 or 91 when that happened. Just missed it. Yeah, because I think in the spot usually you wouldn't play Trocheck, Lafreniere, and Panarin, but yeah, they're gonna try to get him whenever they can. Brady Tkachuk will go to the penalty box. All right, the Senators' best player in the box for cross-checking Cooley. Rangers have a power play opportunity with 2:42 to go. Here's Panarin at center ice. Gives it over to Fox, who works his way in. Panarin back at the right corner. Shot! Goes wide. And now the puck goes back out. Panarin, he's looking. Deflected into the corner, and Ottawa will work their way down. Trying to get the 2-on-1, but now it's just going to be Sanderson kind of skating it around. Senators just trying to play keep away with the puck here. They now send it back down to their own portion of the ice and now dump it all the way down. 40 seconds gone by in the Rangers power play. We have 2 minutes to go here in the game tonight. You know they're not making a change. There is no way. Rangers come across. Very tightly watched here. I believe that okay, there's Panarin with it on the left. Circle back over to Trocheck at the midboards. Panarin, shot, save, Korpisalo. Piss out in front. Panarin again, he shoots it, save by Korpisalo. Oh, Panarin, he's smiling. He knows. Rivka, it ain't going to be an empty netter. If he gets it, he's going to have to earn it. He's had like 3 shots on this power play, and I don't know if he's going to get a better chance than that. You know, Kreider was in front for the deflection, but you know Kreider did not want to deflect it. He just wanted to screen him. Nothing more than that. All right, minute 34 to go here in the game. 51 seconds on the power play. The crowd is buzzing, and it looks like Panarin is off the ice. The second unit is on. Maybe he gets one more shift. Oh, no, Panarin's still playing the point. He's still out there. They give it to Lafreniere, skating across the ice. All 4 Senators back. Lafreniere works his way around. You know who they want to set up. There's Panarin at the midboards on the right, not really in a shooting position. They're going to have to get him open, and the pass is tipped out. 20 seconds to go. And now Panarin is going to start back in the ice. Gives it over to Lafreniere, over to Wenberg. At the midboards on the left side, trying to play it back. He plays it over to Gustafsson. To Panarin, wrist shot, deflected into the corner. Yeah, every Senator is basically right in front of him. Pass back out. It gets knocked away. Kachuk back on the ice. Panarin's playing the rest of this, man. You wonder how much he has left in the tank after that, though. All right, 25 seconds to go. It looks like he's going to leave the ice, and the Garden crowd comes to their feet in appreciation of the President's Trophy. Kreider gives it over to Schneider. And the Senators, well, Kachuk's still pursuing a little bit. Miller will dump it down the ice with 4, 3, 2, 1. And they stop the clock. Is it all over? It is. It is over. The Rangers have won the game, and they've won the President's Trophy. It is all over, and that just makes me want to play a song. The 4th President's Trophy in Rangers history. 114 points. A record for the franchise. And Igor Shesterkin, give him a kiss, boys, because he was the star of the game tonight. The Rangers gather at center ice to salute the crowd. It's been one hell of a regular season. Now it's time for an all-time great playoff run. They can do it, but they got to show up for every game. They play the way they're capable of playing. There's nobody they can't beat. We are the people we've been waiting for. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. All right, let's see if they do anything. They'll probably do like the blue shirt off their backs. They're going to do that little ceremony, which they do at the end of every regular season. All right, I think we're pretty good on that. All right, had to play a little bit of the victory song. So that is pretty much going to do it for me. So we'll try to do some live streams during the playoffs. We'll just kind of see how the schedule goes. But I will do my best. Rangers giving out the 3 stars of the game. Adam Fox is the number 3-star. Big smile on his face. And it's pretty cool because for a change, everybody's on the ice. Pretty cool. And I think it's going to be Panarin with the number 2-star. 49 goals, 120 points. What a season he's had. Now he's got to have a great playoff run. You know, he scored a few big playoff goals for the Rangers, no doubt about it. But he's got to have like a sustained run of playoff success. He's got to be their leader. Because for so long, the Rangers have not had that. You know, Gaborik, Nash, good players, but not always came through in the playoffs. That's what, you know, you really want to see Panarin do. And, of course, the number 1 star for the game, Igor Shesterkin, 34 saves, his 4th shutout of the year. How good must that feel for him? Because it has not been it hasn't been his most shining season as we talked about. But boy, he's gotten better and better as the year has gone on. And Ottawa's got a pretty good offense, you know. This was not a lousy offense that he stonewalled tonight. Shesterkin just having a little fun with the camera, basically giving that little hand signal there to out of my face. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to wind it down for the night. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Again, please support the channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll be back Wednesday night for the Wednesday Night Live show at 10 p.m. And we'll be doing that from you know where. The Wicker Chair. Have a great night, everybody. See you later.